What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the BallGame Podcast. I'm Matt.
I'm Tom.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Dean.
On the heels of one of the worst weeks of the NFL season, we get one of the best weeks of the NFL season. We didn't even end up watching most of it until the day after. So thank you to Maryland for the hospitality, for all the great people. We just filmed our tailgate debates to go at the Commanders game. It was pretty dope. Washington Commanders, but Washington plays in...
Maryland.
Wait. That makes... But why do they play in Landover and not DC?
I mean, the Jets and Giants play in New Jersey, you know?
DC, the city is not big enough, maybe.
Well, they're building a new stadium right now.
Maybe they just, it's like Jets and Giants. We play New Jersey.
Cool. Yeah, I guess.
Same thing.
Well, we're just weird. We're all just weird. But
So are they.
no, it was a fun time. Everybody was awesome. Like, the people were great. You guys sent a certain picture in the group chat that made me laugh. That was, we don't got to call anybody out, but that made me laugh.
What?
A picture of me.
On somebody's page?
Yep.
You
Wow.
can tell them, yeah.
Nah, I don't want to do that. That's rude. That was cute. That was nice. That was
What
it.
the hell are you guys talking about?
What are we talking
Oh!
Yeah,
I'll
it was
say
a
it.
nice-
The kid that made you his profile picture?
Yeah, bro,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
about? Why are you
That
waiting
was-
for me to say it? I wasn't
Yeah.
there.
Were you the one that sent it, no?
Yeah, but like, it's not my story to tell. I just noticed it. So I was scrolling through I like to look at during the tailgate debates, like people were meeting as it goes, like this person starts following you.
Yeah.
And I was scrolling through the follows
That's smart.
and I saw Matt in a profile picture with somebody. I'm like, aren't they there right now? The kid made Matt and that kid his profile picture while he was still at the tailgate.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Didn't even wait till he went home.
Yeah.
No, he was cool. We were talking for a little while. It
He
was
loved you.
He was awesome. It was great conversation.
And he was in a real ball sack, right?
Yeah, he was following us already.
He followed us
Yeah.
already. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he already followed us.
Yeah,
He's a true ball sack.
He took a picture with us because he's like, "Yo, I'm a big fan. Like, I like what you guys are doing and
Oh,
stuff."
wow,
So
that's fire.
He was
That's
a
fire.
real ball sack.
Shout out to the fans we've met this weekend. I know
Few people
I had a
said,
fan
like,
experience. Like,
when they went to follow us, like, oh shit, like my boy already follows you guys.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was honestly one of the best experiences so far. I mean, we've only been to a few, but we're always going to remember Landover, Maryland, and we'll be back. We will definitely be back.
yeah.
I'll always
Some great
remember.
hospitality over there.
You guys watching this, if you're early, the tailgate debate will be dropping at 3 p.m. Eastern. If you're late, the tailgate debate's already out. It'll be linked in the description below.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
The audio is gonna be shit.
still working out some
Blame
some
Connor.
kinks.
Right under the bus.
Straight blame is
Bus
crazy.
was coming right under the bus.
Who's doing what under the bus?
What channel is what? The
ESPN?
game? It's
570.
ESPN 570.
Yo, by the way, bro, YouTube TV, come to an agreement, bro. I have YouTube TV. Do you have YouTube TV?
No.
So ESPN didn't and Disney didn't renew their agreement with YouTube TV, and now like I
really?
can't watch Monday Night Football or anything on ESPN right now because they don't agree. And we pay lots of money to have
Yeah.
this channel, and ESPN wants to charge people like $30 a month for their ESPN Plus.
No, they're
It's a lot.
killing people with a lot of this stuff, and they're kind of monopolizing
It's-
a lot of the market too. So
And just to like be kind of more not sports, it's all of it, bro. All of these subscription things are just what they do is they have everything on one, and then they split into like two different ones, and then they have another one. You have to sign up for like three
Yeah.
different subscriptions for the same kind of service,
Yep.
and then you end up with 20 subscriptions paying the same $300 a month you would have been spending on regular cable that
Pretty
had
much.
everything beforehand.
Nick,
yeah, everybody.
scroll back up. Wait, click on something. How'd that bottom thing come up? Yeah, hit jump to channel in the top right. Type 570,
Was it not right there?
and then just put it on. Click it.
Definitely was right.
It was right. That is so odd.
There you go.
Hey, there we go. No, I agree. I mean, for a long time, people were like giving up on cable and turning to streaming services, and it was working for a lot of people, saving a lot of money and stuff. And now it's like you're subscribed to, like you said, 20,
Yeah.
30 different subscription services, and
And like when there's a
Getting
new
killed.
popular show, it's like, well, I want to watch that show too. For example, The Love Island. Like, I don't know, we all watch Peacock NFL, so maybe we were already subscribed, but like I'm sure a lot of people were like, yo, I'm trying to watch because everybody else is watching, and Peacock made millions of dollars off people subscribing. And now that that's not on, they're probably still paying for it.
There was like statistics about that. The first Peacock NFL game. I think it was Chiefs Dolphins a few years ago, and they made a plethora of money from people signing up. Yeah.
And people not canceling it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, I still pay for Peacock. I don't watch nothing on Peacock. I'm not going to lie to you. There's nothing
I watch
watch.
Peacock.
cool.
New Girl's on Peacock. New
The
Girl's
Office is
one
on
of my
Peacock.
bedtime shows. The Office is on Peacock, yeah.
Maybe, I mean, I don't even have time to be watching TV. And if I do, I probably watch like an HBO. HBO's one I'll keep. I love HBO.
Love HBO. They
don't
were
even watch.
Max, then they went back to HBO Max.
Oh, they did go back
Yeah,
again?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they were Max, and then they added the HBO back because
Yep.
HBO's HBO. Why
Yeah,
the hell?
right.
Heck, what the hell?
Why would you get rid
Why
of
the
the
hell?
name?
What the hell?
Why would you get
What the
rid of
hell,
the name? I don't. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. But it's all money grab, bro. That's what it is in the end, and we all fall for it every single time. So who's the real fools?
So go watch
Who's the real
Tailgate
assholes?
Debate. Drop a like on this video.
So we can
subscribe, do
afford
all that
streaming
good stuff.
services. That's pretty much.
And with that, we're coming out with BallGame Plus.
Speaking of money grabs,
Maybe one day.
one day we'll have a lot of money grabs for you guys. But,
yeah,
okay.
I mean, it's up to you guys if you want to spend on it or not. So,
Before
Yep.
we get into the podcast, Dean,
Yes.
how was your Halloween weekend?
I spent it working.
That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. I was making money.
You get no candy.
They had candy at the front desk, which I took.
What'd you have?
There was some Kit Kat, some Reese's,
how many pieces did you have?
a couple.
You know what's a good candy? Rolo.
Rollo's cool.
I fuck with Rolo.
Rollo's cool. I
Feel
had a
it's
roll the other
underrated.
day. Yeah.
Rolo.
Never had Rolo? It's a little tiny chocolate circle with caramel inside.
Oh, I don't like those.
I've never had one either.
Oh, I love
They're cool.
Rolo
Yeah.
is good.
Okay. Where are we going with this?
No, I'm just...
He just wanted to ask.
Oh, I
See how
thought you were trapping me. I thought this was like
like one of those like jokes.
What, about the Rolo or about how was your Halloween weekend?
I don't know. I'm scared.
I just wanted to know how your
Well, we were
all
together for the
though.
fucking
Yeah.
Halloween
Yeah.
weekend. So
No, I definitely had some FOMO, but I needed a little break from everything for a couple days. So you guys held it down for sure.
Oh, yeah, we held it
Oh,
down.
Yeah.
we
Down.
We held it
Yeah.
down.
all held it. Joe Cruz didn't hold it down, but we all held it
We
down.
held it down for Joe Cruz.
We all definitely held it down. It was so. How was your Halloween weekends? We were all together, but for the most part,
I had a plethora of fun on Saturday. Friday, not so much, but...
how about you,
Friday-
Tom?
Yeah.
Friday sucked in the beginning, and then I had fun.
Can I put your Uber story on blast? to
Yo,
the people?
please.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
No, no, no,
Did
go
you
for
see
it.
that?
I saw that you used our company.
Okay.
Immediately texted when I did
Money.
it too on
Yo,
accident.
bro.
For,
Wait,
Like-
I want to go back, though.
Yeah.
I want to go back. to
I just
whole
saw the
thing.
receipt on our
Let's
email.
make
I
this
didn't
totally transparent for one singular second. I lost my debit card on Friday at
I
the
was
bar.
going to get to
He'll
that.
get to that.
Okay.
That's-
We're at the bar.
Yeah, put me on blast.
Matty
Okay.
J's getting some drinks for some people, so he gives the people his
Girls?
card.
Okay.
Yeah, girls. My girlfriend's friends, so my girlfriend was there. So my girlfriend had Matt's card, and she put Matt's card down for the drinks. Very nice gesture from Matt. Round of applause.
Clap it up for Matt.
for Matt
Clap it up
for
for
buying the
generosity.
people drinks.
Just the kind of guy he is.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
100% round of applause.
Oh yeah.
So
Thank you.
then my girlfriend goes to give him his card back.
I have two
And
drinks in my
He
hand.
has drinks in his hand, of course. And we all see with our own two eyes Matt grab his card with his mouth. That's how he retrieved it
Yes.
back. Very important to the story. Matt retrieved his card back with his mouth.
Kind of a disgusting thing
Very.
considering
Gross,
considering you put your card in
I
all
was-
those machines.
I'm gonna be honest with you,
Give
Dean.
it to people.
Wrecked.
Yeah.
So wrecked that night. Yes.
Then, later on, Matt accuses my lovely
did not do that.
girlfriend.
I
my
did not
lovely
do that.
girlfriend who travels with us to all these extravagant events and is a member of the
That
ball
is
game
not
team,
what
essentially.
happened.
He accuses her of having his card still.
Yo, what
That's
the
not what
hell?
happened.
I know.
I did not. No, stop.
You
it.
accused her of
I said-
stealing your debit
Listen
card?
to
And she
me.
said to me, what the fuck, Chris? Matty J's accusing me of having.
Do you know what happened? Do you know what happened? I look at her. I go, "Wait, do you still have it?" And she goes, "No." And I go, "Wait, I took it back." That's what
He
happened.
accused her.
That's all that happened.
He accused her.
That is all that happened.
So
there.
point being, his card, he doesn't know where it is.
You don't know like where it went from your mouth to anywhere else?
Maybe I swallowed it.
Swallow it. Yeah.
It'll be showing up in 2 to 4 business days. Yeah.
So then I went home with Luch. Shout out Luch. Bo Nix. Did you see Luch's Bo Nix costume?
Sorry.
Luch was
did
Bo
not.
Nix for Halloween.
Yeah,
Pretty
I
cool.
did not.
Pretty cool. So I'm home. I went right to sleep. I woke up in the middle of the night, like 3 in the morning. Check my phone, as we all do when we wake up in the middle of the night. I see 2 notifications, one from Gmail and one from Matt via text. The text is like, whatever he said, sorry about the Uber, I'll put the money back in the account. And then it says Gmail from Uber, $240 Uber.
Yo,
What did you?
so the next day
Hoboken, bro. From Hoboken home.
so
Yo, but he did the right thing.
yeah.
He got everyone individual stops
So
Okay.
on the company.
Did I actually?
you had to, bro. I got the email.
$240. No way.
I saw
We assumed.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I saw the email and I see Uber receipts. I go, I didn't call an Uber. So, but then I see from Hoboken. So I'm like, oh, I guess they Ubered home. But like, why am I getting that? I see $240. So I'm about to text in the group
Wait,
chat.
where'd you
I'm like,
come from? Mexico?
That's what I'm saying. I was like, would you Uber to Canada? So I'm like, you know what? It was a frustrating night. I'm going to leave it alone. We'll address it Monday, whatever happens. And then, yeah, it was 200. I'm like, I've Ubered home and it's like less than $100 every time. I'm like, where the fuck did this kid go?
I thought I was dreaming when I saw it at 3 in the morning. So I went back to sleep, woke up, saw that shit was still there. Like, what the?
Crazy.
No, that was,
I just wanna.
that was
Let's see
fine.
if we could.
Did you put it back?
No.
Yeah,
Is it your? Is it under? Whose number is it even under?
We'll take care of it. We don't have to take care of it. We'll take- I
Anyways.
thought that was a funny story.
No, it was real funny.
Nah, it was
Yeah.
Friday for Hoboken was
So-
a rough night for everybody.
So why did you have to use the ball game? You don't have your own card on
So
your
we
Apple
just
Pay?
made
So
an
I-
Uber for when we did the TikTok shit. We made a ball game Uber.
So my card for Apple Pay was the debit card that I had just locked because I lost it. And like I definitely
Okay.
could have put my credit card on it, which I should have, but in the moment I just
But
didn't
we
think
had-
Also,
of that.
other people who he was with, from my sources, were offering to just like pay for the Uber, and he could have just
But
Venmo'd, but instead he put it on the ball game.
this all this work we put in paid for all these people to get home from Hoboken.
I'll be dead honest with you. I
Honestly-
realized it after I
Honestly, though,
Both
I'm
Uber.
glad that everyone got home safe. That's all. that
Honestly,
matters at the
yeah,
end of the day.
that's what ball game does.
If you ever need an Uber,
Yeah, if you ever need an Uber,
call me. I'll put it on the ball game card. So, anyways, we again, as per usual, every week I say this: we are a sports podcast, not a comedy podcast, right? I
But
would
if we
think
were
so.
a comedy
But
podcast,
if we were a comedy
If we were.
podcast,
things might be different.
we would be in the exact same position we are right now. So,
I don't know. I might have to do a switcheroo.
all right, bro. All right, bro. Anyways, these are our week 9 takeaways. There were 9 one-possession games to this point in week 9 of the NFL season after just one last week. So I guess a balance of this week was overcorrecting for last week. We do have one more game, the Monday Night Football game. So whatever happens tonight, I'm sure it will not at all affect what's going to happen going forward in the NFL season. Both these teams are basically irrelevant. Anyways, my takeaway, maybe it's because we were at the game last night, but the Seattle Seahawks are the clear-cut 5th best team in the NFC. We all talk about the 4 best teams in the NFC being the Eagles, the Lions, the Eagles, the Lions,
Giants.
of course, yeah. I almost said it
I
too.
was
That's
waiting
the
for it.
craziest part. The Eagles, the Lions, the Packers, and the Rams. Yes, the top 4. I don't know why I just blanked on them.
It's all good.
Anyways, the 5th best team was open for whatever interpretation you'd like to have. But last night, I think the Seahawks made a big-time statement against the Washington Commanders in Maryland, and it was an absolute domination from the jump. They got jumped.
Yeah.
That was classic BTA.
Like, I wasn't fully on the train of Washington's really that bad. Like, I really still wanted to believe that team that we saw go on a run last year was still there, but they're not.
No.
Nope.
They never were this year. They are not who they were last year. and they won't be that team again until they revamp the thing. And it's really sad because they have a ton of older players, a ton of guys that I like on like a level of like being fan of players. I like Bobby Wagner. I like Terry McLaurin, who hasn't played. I like Debo. Like, there's some guys that I like on their team, and it's just not working out. Like, they went out and traded for Laramie Tunsil, and it's just like they did all these moves, these win-now moves, and they're not panning out.
It just obviously doesn't help that Jaden has been in and out of the lineup all year for
That's
sure.
definitely the biggest reason.
And
It's
prayers to Jaden for that gruesome ass injury last night. That was actually after we left the game.
these dislocations look gnarly. They're not ever nearly as bad in terms of recovery as what you think they are. I don't think it was a break. It was just a dislocation.
That thing looked a lot worse than that.
So did Scat, but like it wasn't. He'll be fine.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
There was a lot more than just that with Scat, but yeah.
Like what?
Scat tore like a bunch
he had like
ligaments.
He destroyed a lot of things.
Yeah.
It was not good.
Okay. I thought it was just a dislocation.
I wish it was, honestly, at this point. But no, Jaden, prayers to him. Hopefully a speedy recovery. Thank God I hate to say it like this, but thank God it's not his throwing shoulder too. That would have been awful, his throwing arm. But yeah, I mean, the Commanders, it just felt like it was too much too soon. They were getting Super Bowl hype coming into the year from some people. And I'm not saying you, Chris. I'm saying in general, the media, some people were saying it.
You looked at him when you said it.
I mean, I was.
But,
I was.
But yeah, no, it felt like it was all too much too soon. And they just put all their chips into this season. And their cap is not great either. So their cap space is not looking too good going forward. Their cap sheet's not super clean. But again, like, this isn't about the Commanders. This is about the belt to ass that Seattle put down last night. And I mean, Seattle is one of the 5 to 10 best defenses in the NFL. They've been the best run defense in the NFL throughout the season. They look like they're coming together at the right time. And that version of Sam Darnold I saw last night, some of the throws that man made were some of the best throws I think I've ever seen. And seeing them live, and always in our area, by the way, every one of those great throws was like right by us. So he is just, when he's on, like, it is such a pretty football. It really is. So I think Seattle's for real.
I don't believe in Seattle and Sam Darnold until he gets over the later part of the season. We've seen Sam Darnold be an MVP caliber quarterback for 15 weeks, 14 weeks, 15, however long it was last year. I need to see it down the stretch. I need to see it wild card weekend before I even believe in that. Do I believe 100%. They could be a winner of their division? Do I believe they can get there? Of course. They look the part. But I need Sam Darnold to carry them, to show me he could carry a team.
I get it. I don't know. I don't think Sam needs to. I mean, we could say the same thing for the Minnesota Vikings last year. We were saying the same thing for the Vikings last year, but I don't think Sam has to carry this team. I don't think that's
he kind of is. Like him. I mean, JSN's obviously been.
Oh my God.
I just mean when the going gets tough, late in the season, when games really start mattering, is he gonna step up to the plate? Because we haven't seen him do that yet.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, watching in person, we had great seats too, by the way.
Shout out Dabble.
Shout out Dabble, indeed. Yeah. It was like he put on a clinic. Like, I remember close to halftime, I look at you, I said, I don't think he's had 5 incompletions, and he was 17 for 17. Like, he was perfect in the first half, but he put on an absolute clinic. As far as the take overall as them as the 5th best team, I'd have to agree. I mean, you get the Niners,
no
the
pushback
Bucs.
with the Bucs.
Yeah, maybe it's a recency. Maybe it's because I saw it all in person last night, but I don't know. I agree with the Sam Darnold stuff because he's just been the best passer of the football in the league to this point in the season, and their run game hasn't really gotten going, and I think that's gonna bite them in the ass at some point. But I mean, they put on an absolute clinic last night.
I think they're the clear 5th best team in the NFC after what they did. I think the conversation should be, are they higher than that?
Yeah.
Honestly. I mean, I tend to agree with you about I don't have playoff expectations for this team. I'm not going to have playoff expectations for this team until I see it from Sam Darnold. But, I mean, if we're talking pound for pound on paper this season, I mean, I mean, I know you have a takeaway, and I could kind of lead you into yours, but I think you could easily have the conversation about them and the Packers. To this point in the season, you could easily have that conversation. I mean, their defense is incredible at, all three levels. I mean, Devon Witherspoon is just an awesome football player in the slot. They really hit on that pick. The safety, Nick. I'm just going to say Nick. I have a tough time.
Yeah, man, Worry. He's a dog.
Yeah.
He's been awesome. And when you have guys like that in your set, like you guys know me, I'm a big proponent on secondary play. When you have guys like that who you could just move all over the field and have them do different things, and it helps Mike McDonald be able to disguise things. Like, it makes the job a whole lot easier on the back end, and their pass rush has been getting after it. So, on the defensive side of the ball, they've been great. And like you said, if Sam Darnold's going to continue being the best or even just top 3, top 5 passer of the football in the NFL, like, there's no reason they shouldn't be in the conversation with the class of the NFC. I've been mentioning it for weeks. Like, all those teams at the top, you could point out flaws. Seattle, like, I agree. The run game is a massive, glaring flaw in the team. The Sam Darnold stuff also, like, we don't trust him come playoff time, but that's kind of not even relevant to this conversation. Like, but they have a flaw. They can't run the ball. But like I said, all those teams at the top, you could point out flaws in those teams. So, honestly, I think they're in that tier with those teams, honestly. Like,
really?
On paper, pound for pound, yeah. It's just like a trust thing of why they're probably on the outside looking in for me. But
I agree.
when you're just evaluating what we've seen 9 weeks into the season, I feel like the conversation is them and the above team. So we shouldn't even be arguing with them and the Buccaneers or the 49ers.
How much things can change in a week? It's crazy.
Well, I think we all were kind of in the boat of not really sure where the Seahawks stand, but they just continuously prove to us that they belong with those teams.
Yeah.
And I agree with Chris. I think they belong over a team like the Packers, which is my takeaway, that the Packers are not actual contenders for the Super Bowl. And I say that because I think the Packers move below the Seahawks because there's a big question mark on offense for that Packers team. We've seen that defense be able to produce so far as much as they need to, and Jordan Love is not stepping up to the plate. They have weapons. It's not like he's...
Well,
they
lost one.
But they have a system where it's like kind of like next man up. Like, they have enough talent to be able to beat the Panthers
without Tucker Kraft.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing. Tucker Kraft going down
So
to
that's
a big problem.
Saying that fucks them. Bad.
Yeah, it definitely does, and that's part of why I'm having them under the Seahawks going forward. LaFleur and Love, like, they got to get it figured out with that offense, man. Like, you got Josh Jacobs, you have Christian Watson coming back, you have your deep threat, a rookie receiver. Like, you took a guy in the first round for the first time in however long, and the offense looks worse. Over the past 3 years, the offense has just looked worse. And you went out and you traded all this draft capital for Micah Parsons to complete the puzzle, and it just seems like pieces of the puzzle got taken out on offense. And now we're seeing this team go from contender, surefire contender, to I'm not even sure what this team is right now. I don't think they have an offensive identity. I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know who they're trying to be. But it's not going to beat a team like the Eagles, the Rams, the Lions, even the Seahawks right now. That's not going to be good enough to beat one of these teams who are proving every week they do have an identity. They do know what they want to do. And I think the Packers are lost.
So here's the problem. I think the Packers are like the perfect example of playing up to their competition and playing down to their competition. Their 2 losses this year are against the Panthers and the Browns. And they have wins this year that were pretty damn impressive.
And I attribute that to an identity crisis. If you stay true to what you do every single week, week in, week out, you don't have those problems. If you're a team like the Eagles of last year, not saying every team's like the Eagles of last year, I'm just using them as an example of a team that's looking to run the ball down your throat every single chance they can, you don't run into those problems of being inconsistent. The Packers run into inconsistency issues every year.
Yeah.
Who does that start with, though?
I think it's scheme.
I think it's a Jordan Love thing.
I agree. That's what I was going
I
to say.
mean, you talk about playing up and down to your competition. That's Jordan Love.
That is Jordan Love.
I mean, this isn't the first time we've seen Jordan, and he didn't even play a bad game. Like, I'm looking at all the advanced stuff. Like, his EPA was good. Like, he had a ton of yards. I mean, on passing downs, they had a positive EPA. Like, they were even really good on late passing downs of 0.79 EPA, which is kind of insane. Like, he played a fine game overall, but it's the boneheaded shit, and it seems to come out more against the bad teams. And it's like, it's almost like like, I don't know Jordan Love personally and what's going on through his head, but like, from watching from the outside, it's like he's playing with his food against these bad teams. I mean, like
Just
you
be
mentioned
trying
earlier,
shit.
we didn't watch the full games. You know, I watched a condensed game of this one because I kind of figured we were going to talk about it because this was actually going to be my takeaway. But I mean, just boneheaded plays. The one interception he threw, and
my
that was
God.
Oh, Lord.
triple
That was so
coverage.
bad.
Like, there was nothing there. And then the one in the end zone that should have been another interception, where that was. I mean, Twitter went on a field day. That was one of the worst like throws of all time history.
Yeah.
The camera pans over to the guy waiting for the ball. That was crazy.
That was
Literally waiting for it
insane.
and then dropped it somehow. But
that
yeah.
was also the worst drop in.
That's what I saw.
And like, just looking from an advanced numbers standpoint, like, Josh Jacobs was fine. 5.1 a carry is more than okay. Only 17 rush attempts. You talk about an identity thing. This team's identity should be running the ball.
Yes.
But again, from an advanced numbers standpoint, they were a minus 0.20 EPA on early downs. Like, so shit wasn't getting going on the early downs, whether that was Jordan Love, whether that was Josh Jacobs, whatever it is. But I mean, you're playing from behind the sticks, you know, almost every possession. So it's, and then the defense didn't look too great either. I mean, they did okay. Like, you hold a team to 16 points. That should be more than enough more times than not. But, I mean, I'm not looking at Micah Parsons like he isn't, you know, one of the best in the game, but he kind of got shut down by Icky.
They are just the weirdest team ever. It's the best way to put it. They are just the weirdest
And
team
it's
ever.
just like what we've been saying, like, not to beat a dead horse. I was actually thinking about this in the shower before we came here about how I was going to
Jordan
talk
Love.
about this,
Yeah.
about Jordan Love.
Nice.
And it's just like, it's kind of the same thing. And we talked about this, I think, a few weeks ago, comparing the two of them, but it's the same shit as Jared Goff. It's like, I know you could be great, and you flash greatness more times than you don't, but it's like, I know you have boneheaded shit in there. And more times than not, I know that boneheaded shit is going to come out when the team needs you to not be a fucking bonehead.
Right.
right.
So it's like, it's hard to trust the team, and it's hard to trust the quarterback. Like, I have no reason to trust this team as a contender. No reason to, especially when there's beasts that have been there and done that. I mean, just in the NFC, you look at Jalen Hurts, Matthew Stafford, and then on the other side of things, if we're talking about winning a Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes, I know he never got there, but Josh Allen as well, who steps up when his team needs him. It's like, I need Jordan Love to go toe-to-toe with those guys. Like, what has he done to make me believe he can in a
Especially-
high-stakes game?
Especially because he gets paid to be one of those guys. They gave him that monster extension
Yeah.
an offseason and a half ago or whatever it was.
I'm definitely not on the Packers being the best team in the NFC anymore. And the reason that I say that is strictly because of the Tucker Kraft injury. I can't lie. That's been their best weapon all season. You
I saw
lost
today-
your number one weapon.
He has like Love had like a near perfect passer rating or something when targeting
Tucker
Kraft.
Kraft.
Or he had like the best in the league when targeting Tucker Kraft, something like that. Yeah, they lost by far their best weapon.
No, like
And that also, that also ties into the identity thing too, because it's just weird how, I mean, it's beat now, it's over now, but how Tucker Kraft wasn't the featured player
was about to
Yeah.
say
week
exactly
in,
that.
week out. It's like, why is Romeo Dubes leading your team in targets for most of the season when you have a guy like Tucker Kraft who clearly should be the focal point
Yes.
of your passing offense?
Right.
And when you, in the rare games that you do make him the focal point of your offense,
150.
you win.
Like-
Not only
Yeah.
does he put up numbers, but you win. So it's like, and now without him, I mean, I don't have high expectations for this passing game, honestly.
No, yeah, I think they have to trade for somebody. I think they
Yeah.
absolutely
But we
have to
know
trade for
that
somebody.
we know that they won't, and they will stick with this.
I don't think you could necessarily say that.
they'll stick with this 6-man, 6-weapon offense that hasn't worked in the last however many years they've tried to feature that many
Yeah.
guys
But
in
I don't-
offense.
I don't
even
think
when you
it's-
look at the trade market for wide receivers, who's
That's-
really
yeah.
It's
available.
Jacoby
Waddle,
Myers.
DJ Moore.
Yeah, but
Not
you're
even a
not
lot,
giving up
yeah.
more first for a guy like
you're not giving
Waddle.
up a first.
I mean,
You're gonna give up a second
That's
for-
what, that's
I mean,
what they're,
Waddle's going to be hard to get.
the reports are. that
DJ
they're
Moore
asking
could be
for
cool,
first.
but like
for
low
less.
key,
He could
like
for less.
Probably.
DJ Moore is like repetitive with this group of guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Good, but I don't know if you're. I mean, he's better than the rest of them.
But
I
he's
think
been
but,
that
like,
guy for teams before. Like,
But
not
are we
necessarily
at the
for
point
good
with DJ
football
Moore where
teams,
he
but-
might just be like not that good anymore?
I mean, he had a good game,
Wow, congrats.
but
did have a good
He's had a
game,
bad
but
season, though.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
they don't.
Like, does getting DJ Moore make me look at the Packers any differently? Like, honestly, no.
Like Dobbs' body of
agree.
work over the past 2-3 years is probably better than DJ Moore. You know, like you need a clear upgrade over some of their.
Yeah, there's
somebody
just
they
no
already
one
have.
If they go
available
get
right
Jalen
now.
Waddle, I think it's worth it. And I think putting it out of the question that they're going to go get somebody is just insane because we just watched them go trade 2 first-round picks for Micah Parsons. They're clearly all in.
I don't think
clearly ready to-
making a trade is out of the question. I think making an impactful trade to launch you back into contention is
Yeah.
far fetched.
It's also
disagree.
really tough to get a guy, like I've said plenty of times on this podcast, integrated mid-season.
Right. We've
Like,
seen it with receivers before.
How
too,
often
yeah.
do guys get traded mid-season, and that's like a receiver, and that's the reason they're propelled into? It just doesn't really happen.
I mean, look at I know he was old, but look at Amari Cooper last year. Like he wasn't great before he got traded, but he was good, and then just completely irrelevant for the
he was
Bills.
the Browns' featured guy, and
Right.
All retired.
couldn't.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He retired after the
because
season,
he
but yeah,
couldn't find a role in the Bills.
right.
That
Yeah,
had no
but I-
receivers.
He might have he was washed. Like, he was washed. He wasn't good for Cleveland before he got traded. Like, he was washed. Amari was done. But
yeah.
that's a different
We've seen
story.
that
Like,
story, that song and dance,
Right.
plenty of
That was
times.
the point.
though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I disagree with that because I think that you absolutely can get a receiver integrated, especially if you're a team that's going to make the playoffs. The Packers will make it.
They can't successfully integrate their own receivers on their team now into their offense.
Well, they're
Like,
also not. It's just a talent problem. Like, none of them are that great at this point.
Is
like,
it a talent problem? Because you have a first round guy on your offense. Like I know he's a rookie. Maybe it's different coming out of the bye. But
yes, but I know a lot of people were also
Anyone with
saying
2 eyes knew that was the wrong pick.
that's what I'm saying.
So maybe they just aren't good with receivers.
talent
Like even if they go
evaluators?
get a good receiver, maybe they get the wrong guy.
But
or
I
something.
They
disagree.
But,
just had Devontae Adams there.
I mean,
true,
I was
too,
about
yeah.
to, like,
Jordy Nelson.
Jordy
James
Nelson
Jones,
was there
great.
right
well, I mean, that was years ago.
Granted,
you know.
Devontae Adams
also-
was drafted how many years ago?
Also,
Yeah, that was a long
granted,
time ago. That's what I
a
mean.
very
Yeah.
different. It was a different GM. This was not. This is Gutekunst now. It's
Right.
not the same GM. But like, regardless, I'm not just ruling out the fact that they just don't have an alpha. Like, Romeo Dobbs is a good receiver. Jaden Reed's a good
I agree.
receiver.
No, I agree.
Like, I mean, it just sucks because if Tucker Kraft was healthy, I'm still going to look at this team differently and still probably say they should go get a Jalen Waddle. But like, no, I think if they're a one away, they're a Jalen Waddle away from being right there. Like, in my personal opinion, like
I still
don't
have-
think Jalen Waddle's. I don't think that like that kind of archetype is the guy even that'll fix them.
Jordan Love loves to chuck it deep. I think that's the right
I know
guy.
that, but they have a Golden and a Christian Watson in the same offense. That do
But
the same
Jalen
thing.
Waddle is a better receiver.
I understand that, but it's like redundant for what they're really needing. They need a guy to maybe even replace what Tucker Kraft was able to do and work the middle of the field, be a bigger body.
I think Jalen Waddle can be not that, but
He could be
Jalen
a lot
Waddle
more
can
than
be
what he-
like a featured
Yes.
Yeah.
receiver. I think he can.
Okay.
I think he's shown that these past few weeks, like it was tough for him because Tyreek was there. I'm not just taking a few week sample, but like even in the past before Tyreek, yeah, like I think he's shown he could be a true number 1 receiver. Maybe not like a top of the line true number 1 receiver, but a number 1 receiver.
Better
that
than
you
what they
could
got.
Run your offense through. I also think on the other side of the ball too, they have the same issues though of just the inconsistencies. This is a team that we sat here and said sit Rico Dowdle because they're a great run defense. Rico Dowdle absolutely gashed them.
Well, Rico Dowdle is the greatest football player to ever live. So
I agree,
Seems like
but
it.
there's been
like
What the hell?
he's gashing everybody.
no, I
so it ain't
agree,
just.
but also there's been time. This isn't the first time I've come up here and said the Packers defense doesn't look elite. Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Against the Cowboys, their defense didn't look elite. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and I don't expect them to be elite every single week, but like they don't look great all the time. And it's the same thing on both sides of the ball. Point being, like they're just an inconsistent football team, and that has been a trend for them for a few years now. This isn't a just this year thing. This has been going on for a few years. Where like the big thing that stands out is obviously going to be offense and quarterback play, but it's been on both sides of the ball for a
Right.
few years now, where they're just inconsistent as hell.
Yeah, it's just like I said. I feel differently about them only because of the Tucker Craft thing. Like, these losses with the Packers, they're just going to happen. Like, it's just that simple. I've just come to accept that they play down and they play up. Like, they have 2 incredibly impressive wins this year against really good teams. They have 2 really bad losses to some really bad teams. Like, they look great against the good ones, look horrible against the bad ones. It's just the Packers. It's
Yeah, but-
unfortunately
Yeah,
just
but
the
that
Packers.
it's not
screams
good enough
inconsistent.
to be a contender.
Yeah.
It's just not.
You should be beating the bad teams. I agree. But at the same time,
You
like,
should be beating the good teams too. if
they
you're
are,
really a
but
contender.
they do.
They also just haven't
do beat
looked
the good
like
teams.
same
That's
And
football
with the
Right.
bad, though,
I agree.
like it's got to be consistent. Like we're saying, it's
They're
the consistency.
consistently good against good. They're consistently bad against bad.
Since those first 2 weeks, like we're
They
9
beat the shit out
weeks
the Steelers.
in.
What? The Steelers are not like
Yeah, I was.
we don't
the
look
fuck
at
do you
we,
mean?
we don't look
Don't
at
do
them.
that.
No, but
I
we don't
wasn't-
look at them as like a
Yeah, I wasn't too moved by them beating. Like, they didn't look like the point being, they didn't look like the team they were in weeks 1 and 2. Even in that game where they beat the shit out of the Steelers, like they haven't. I don't know. They haven't looked like.
the Steelers aren't like a scary team.
I mean, granted, in weeks 1 and 2, they looked like by far the best team in football.
Steelers just got the best win of the week.
They did, but that's not the point.
we don't
here.
look at
Second best.
NFL takeaways as one freaking
I'm not
week.
saying that,
No,
but I'm
it's
just
not even
saying, like,
about who they beat. I'm just saying, like, from a eye test standpoint, they just haven't looked like in weeks 1 and 2. They looked like the best team in football by far. They haven't gotten to that. Even in the game against the Steelers where they dicked them down, like they didn't look. That was more the Steelers being ass in that game. Then obviously they had to do what they had to do to win, but. I don't know. Who are you taking today in a playoff game? Let's just assume neutral site, Packers or Seahawks.
Packers.
Today, if they played right now, I'd take in the Seahawks.
I think so too. Yeah. I mean,
He's-
Tucker Craft ain't coming back either.
I know
so,
that, but still, Packers have enough to win that game. I think so.
So do the
Seahawks
Seahawks.
definitely have enough.
I
to
mean,
win
but
that
in the
game,
same
too.
vein of what you guys have said, like, you said that you don't trust Sam Darnold in a playoff game. I don't trust Sam Darnold with getting pressure in his face constantly.
How much
I'm
you
not
trust-
trusting Jordan Love
Yeah, how
in a
much you
high
trust
pressure
Jordan Love?
situation either.
I'd take Jordan Love over Sam Darnold.
I don't think it's that cut and dry.
Yeah.
It's definitely not that cut and dry.
It's not that cut and dry. It's really not. Sam Darnold is playing.
We've been having these Jordan Love conversations where like he's just still unproven in
Yeah.
a lot of ways. And like Sam Darnold, like we compared him to Jared Goff last week. Like, don't even think Jordan Love's even in that conversation with Jared Goff if we're really being
Yeah, I
honest.
just disagree with that.
That's fine. We talked about it last week, but like even with the guy like Sam Darnold, who might be a regular season merchant, but Jordan Love hasn't really showed me anything in the postseason either. So what do you really want me to say about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, with the Tucker Craft injury, like, who's a better football team? It's the Seahawks.
I don't agree. I just don't.
I think their
don't.
defenses are very comparable. If you want to lean with the Packers, I'm not mad at you. But, I mean, I think on offense, what the Seahawks got going on right now compared to the Packers with no Tucker Craft, like, honestly, I think it's a clearing on the offensive side of the ball.
It just looks so much
The way
more
Darnold's playing
fluid.
right now.
And they have the best wide receiver in football this
Right,
season. Like,
right. With JSN just makes that offense flow. It looks right. It looks like it harmonizes when JSN.
Everything we're talking about with the Packers and not having a go-to guy, true number one, it's the opposite for the Seahawks. They have the number one.
Yeah.
Right.
They have the guy that can be an entire offense.
That's very true.
And,
yeah.
and it makes a difference though when you're in a tough spot and you're in a 3rd and long and you need to go with a guy and they have the guy that's
Yeah.
going to go out and make a
Absolutely.
play. And the Packers don't have that. And that's part of the reason why.
I mean, even last night, we
Taking
saw it
the
like up close and personal. There were many times where Sam Darnold went through his entire progression and then third read, like, fuck it, I know JSN's going to be there and he's probably going to catch the ball.
Yep.
And, like, I mean, granted, Sam Darnold was throwing absolute piss missiles all over the place, dimes everywhere. But, like, there were many times where JSN wasn't even the first read, but it was like I trust this guy to make a play. Like, I'm going to hit him with pressure in his face, whatever it was.
I'm going to put it this way. If Sam Darnold plays the way that he played last night, Seahawks aren't just going to win that game. They're a Super Bowl fucking contender, but I just got to see that happen. Just like
Same
you
can be said about
before.
Love.
Just like I get that. I trust the Packers more in a playoff scenario because I have recently seen the Packers win a playoff game.
One playoff game.
Yes, but they won a playoff game and they've been there and done that. Like they've been to the
One
playoffs.
playoff game's not enough.
They've been to the playoffs every single year. Every single year. They've still played. They've played in those moments. They have that experience. And on the defensive side of the ball, they have the guy. They don't just have a guy. They have the guy. So in the same vein of how we're saying like JSN, Micah Parsons has made multiple plays this season where he's shut shit down. Like it's been like game on the line. Is someone going to go make a play? Yeah, Micah does. So they got ballers on that side of the field. So yes, the Seahawks defense has been great, but it's like I trust it come playoff time. And also Matt LaFleur has so many more years of experience in those moments too than Mike McDonald does. So
yeah, but it just hasn't translated the way you would have liked it to the past few years. It seems like LaFleur's offenses come playoff time is still missing that top guy.
I don't disagree. If they get Jalen Waddle, I'm right back in. I'm all the way back in.
Big if, bro. Like that's a big trade. It's not just like a
that rumor is like not out there at all.
It's not
either.
just like a
no, it's not.
Let's throw a 4th, 5th rounder. That's
but it
let's
wasn't
invest heavy capital.
right.
It also wasn't out there because you didn't lose your top weapon. Now you lost your top weapon, and I know he's a tight end, but still, regardless, like you're gonna need somebody to get that ball to. So they have to go make a move now. I think they know that. I don't think the NFL franchise is blind to that. If I think that, they probably think that too. So I don't know. I think the Seahawks are there. They're close, but still taking the Packers. But I don't think the Packers are the best team in the NFC anymore.
Yeah.
So
Clearly, yeah.
Want to go with yours?
Go ahead, Tom.
All right.
Lay it on us.
All right, I'll lay on you.
Lay the wood, bro.
I'll lay
my
that
mouth
wood.
is
like
open.
someone laid on Nick.
All right, laid with Nick.
Yeah, you're right.
My week 9 takeaway is that Drake London is a top 5 wide receiver in the NFL.
Whoa.
He is on pace this season for 114 receptions, 1,425 yards, and 12 touchdowns. And it's kind of like just an eye test thing with me. Like the combination of size, speed, route running, the athleticism he has. He might have the best hands in the NFL. Like this guy has true glue hands, and his catch radius is insane. You throw the ball anywhere near him, he's gonna make a play on it. Hasn't had a drop this season, and he's an ethical receiver because when he goes up and gets the ball, he doesn't like. I don't know how to explain it. It's not like super aggressive when he goes to make contested catch. He just puts 2 hands on the football and hauls it in. Like it's really special to see. But yeah,
How do other guys catch the ball?
Yeah, I was about to
What?
say.
How do other guys catch the ball?
Showboat.
I don't know. I
They
don't
do a
know.
little
They
dance,
push off.
dance
No,
and
I
then
don't-
go up together.
I don't know how to explain it.
That's
Maybe
the
that
guy.
wasn't the best way,
Yeah.
but like
He's actually
Ethical hoops.
So he's
That's
a
cool.
top 5 receiver in the NFL.
I think so.
All right, let's play a game.
All right.
We can play a game.
Jamar.
Wait,
No.
do the hook.
We're gonna play a game.
Okay.
I
This-
can name.
Oh, well, we could do that. I
thought
But
that's where
I
we
was
were
gonna
going.
say. This is Would You Rather Drake London edition. Here we go. Okay. So first of all, Jamar Chase or Drake London, Tom?
Jamar.
Jamar.
Jamal.
Justin Jefferson or Drake London, Tom?
Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
Jets.
Jefferson.
CeeDee Lamb or Drake London, Tom?
Bro, really thinking and shit. The fuck are you thinking
What
about?
are you thinking about, bro?
I guess it's
He's trying to
it's
push a
CD.
narrative.
I don't know.
Go ahead, push the narrative. So you're no. The fact that you're hesitating means that you think Drake London's a better football player than CeeDee Lamb.
Oh, I don't know if it means that. I think he's just thinking about it.
It's
Because he wants to say it, but you guys are pressuring him into saying
no. It's like I don't know. CD's better, but I hate to play the hypothetical game. I really do think if Drake London had a Dak or some of the other quarterbacks these guys had, like he would do just as well as those guys. Like I really do believe that, but he just doesn't have the body of work.
they're going to town up there.
Yo, what the hell?
Crazy. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Yo, that's crazy.
Wait, no.
It's not how I meant it.
Wait.
Oh my God.
Wait, please.
Oh shit! What were you gonna say?
I mean, Drake London, his quarterback isn't as good, but like he gets the opportunity and
fed.
target share, like all that stuff. I just think
I don't hate what you're saying with that point.
I think
to be
Drake
honest.
London's obviously better, like as a contested catch guy.
Yeah.
because he's bigger, stronger, obviously. But I think CD's better as a yak guy. Like he's probably better, much better as a route runner.
Yeah.
In different ways, they're probably very similar in terms of like making the tough catch over the middle. You know what I mean? Like CD makes tough in different ways, not like go up and get it over the top, but CD has sure ass hands. Besides week 1 of this season,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was rough. Well, shall we
I'm
continue?
taking CD. I'm taking CD. I've seen it over like a full season. Him be the best receiver in football.
Yeah. That's
I agree.
That's fair.
I've seen Drake London put together a top 10 season, but I haven't seen him be the best.
Drake London or JSN?
It's got to be JSN. He's got like 1,000 yards already this
So that's
season.
4.
Yeah.
And then
Drake London or Amon-Ra St. Brown?
It's the same thing as CD. Like, I think London, given again better opportunity and circumstances, could be, but like Amon-Ra's been 1,400 yards for like 3 years in a row. It's a tough case to make, but I don't know.
If you think so, that's
I do. I just think like like I said, the physical traits of Drake London. I think like that's the wide receiver you want if you're gonna build one in a lab. I think.
I mean,
And I think he could put up the number. Like I said, he's on pace for 1,400 yards and 100 catches. He had 1,300 last year and 100 catches. I mean, with Michael Penix at quarterback and Kirk Cousins last year.
what do you guys think? Amon-Ra?
I'm taking Amon-Ra.
Easily taking Amon-Ra.
Okay, we'll do one more.
I like Drake
May.
London, but yeah, I mean Amon-Ra's been too consistent, too good.
Yeah, I get it.
We'll ask one more. Drake London or Puka Nacua?
Same thing. Puka's been.
I'm taking Drake London. Puka's not healthy enough for me to, and I know that's like unfair, but I mean,
I actually agree.
Yeah.
When you say it like that, I actually agree.
Puka's
Availability is the
always
best
hurt,
ability.
bro.
Yeah.
He's great when he's on the field. It's just that's a problem.
Yeah, that's what I was
Obviously,
saying.
Drake
Yeah.
London's always on the field. I'll take Drake London.
Yeah.
All right. So,
He's
I
like
mean,
6.
you could argue Drake.
I think he has
probably top 7 or 8.
Yeah, I think he has a legit case. Like I said, CD and Amon-Ra, they've been at it for so long, like putting up big time numbers. Like you said, CD was the best receiver in football for a stretch, for a season, whatever. But I don't know, man. I really do think Drake London is could be that guy.
I'm not even going to mention Leak because of the injuries, but who would you take? I guess I do want to ask, actually, as the Giant fan, who would you take?
I mean, I don't know. Malik's been out for most of the year. I'm gonna take Drake London.
Okay. Fair enough. I mean, Drake's a dog. He's amazing. He had a phenomenal game. What was it? 3 touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
Let's do Brian Thomas next. Who's better?
Come on, bro.
Chris, who's better?
Come on,
All right,
man.
bro. I know Drake London's better than Brian Thomas.
Okay, good.
I would have said
Put
that.
the Brian Thomas in the bag,
Put
bro.
the Travis Hunter in the bag.
The trap. No, literally, bro. He went straight to the IR.
Bro went to practice for one day as the number 1 receiver and went straight to
He
the
heard
IR.
he heard BallGame talking about how good he was gonna be, and he said, "Nah, I don't want to do this shit no more."
He heard he was getting 15 targets and he said, "Nah, I'm out."
He's like, "I gotta play defense
Yeah.
and get 15 targets. I don't want to do this anymore."
I gotta
bro."
take this bum ass's BTJ's job and also lock down BTJ. What the hell?
Wait, what did BTJ do in his?
Nothing.
He had 8 fantasy points, whatever that amounted to. But yeah.
Gosh darn it, man. It's really like that with him. Chris, what's your takeaway from week?
I'm looking for something real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
I want to find what Drake London's like catchable target share is.
I think it might actually be
that
one of
true?
the lower ones. I saw there was a stat, it
Does
was
PFF
earlier in the
have that?
season, I think. No, I don't think so, but I can look. But I saw earlier in the season his catchable target rate was like really not good, and Penix.
I mean, he worked for those catches yesterday.
bro,
say that
Penix
much.
just doesn't throw a pretty.
He's
football.
no touch.
Like actually, he does. He does throw pretty
Yeah.
football. It's just he's not pinpoint accurate whatsoever. Like not even in the slightest bit. Drake started the season slow too. I remember that, But
He did, yeah. But the list.
So this isn't updated as of yesterday, but his catchable target rate is 65.1, which ranks 75th in the league.
jeez.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
It's a tough ask.
Doing this with that is
That's what
pretty
I'm saying, like
crazy.
1,300 last year and whatever he ends up with this year.
First read target share is 44.4%, just second in the league.
I mean, understandably so.
Yeah,
Who else getting the ball in the offense?
right.
Bro, Bijan ended with 9 catches yesterday. Like, who else is getting the fucking football in that offense, bro? But yeah, it's pretty insane what he's been able to do. It's unbelievable. What's up with these DBs dropping these easy ass picks?
He's also
That's
not a
better
guy
defense.
who's gonna create a ton of separate. Like,
Never has been.
I feel like his catchable target, not like arguing against him. Like, I
Yeah.
think he's great, but I feel like his catchable target rate is always going to be low
That's fair.
because he gets such. Even if the quarterback was great, his targets are in close quarters. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be.
Like, what's Mike Evans' catchable target rate over the year? No, I'm not. You don't have to actually look it up. I'm just saying, like, it's probably
But I don't
something,
think-
probably a similar
I don't
case.
think that has anything to do with coverage. I think that has everything to do with accuracy from a quarterback. Like, say a guy throws the ball behind him, I think that's what it's taking into account.
Does it say?
I was gonna say, does it define catchable targets? Like, I'm curious about that.
What is
but
a catchable target? let's show the fans what a catchable target is.
let's teach. Let's teach.
Mike Evans last year, 74.5%, 26%.
Yeah, it's
26.
accuracy.
Right,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about accuracy then. Because
Interesting.
yeah, I mean,
So Michael Pete
Penix
sucks.
sucks, dude.
So my big takeaway from week 9 is that Daniel Indiana Jones revealed his true colors, and we're revoking the Indiana nickname until proven otherwise. 5 turnovers, 3 picks, 2 fumbles. Twitter had a field day. He was trending. You saw the look in his eyes.
I
know you
saw-
saw the look.
I saw the look in his
Did
eyes.
see that.
You guys know about that look.
I am all too
well
familiar
about
with
that
that
Seen it many
look.
times. It was a fun ride.
Yep.
He's
It
not
was- It was a good 9 weeks. I enjoyed it. Tom, did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it.
Matt?
It ain't over.
he's not allowed to have a bad game. He's not allowed to have
Brother.
a
It's not
bad.
about just having
no,
a
no,
bad
it
game.
was the worst.
It was
game.
5 turnovers.
No,
No,
he got
I
all of them
get it.
out.
Right. He got it out of his system. We learn and we move on.
So that's what he was doing for the first 6 years of his career. He was just getting it all out of his system.
Let's just make an
It's still
observation.
Daniel Jones. Let's not
Right, that's
kid
what I'm
ourselves.
saying.
He's not a new person,
Right.
but he's vastly
He was, though.
improved. And one game is not going to take me off the train.
Let's talk about something real quick. What did we say in the lead up to that game? We said it'd be so Steelers of the Steelers
Chris did say it.
to look
Pickett, yeah.
phenomenal in this game, to win against the Colts and look really good. And their defense figured it out finally figured it out. And apparently it's because they simplified the system. That's what I heard. So I'm just saying, like, this is a Steelers thing. This would be a Steelers thing to happen. 5 turnovers is not normal.
The Steelers isn't Daniel Jones holding on to the ball in the pocket and not knowing what to do with it and taking a sack and fumbling.
I don't know. The Steelers balled out on defense.
That's
bro.
Daniel Jones. That's who Daniel Jones is. That's who he will always be. He has a fumbling problem. He cannot handle pressure. He's, for as athletic as he is, he's so unaware of when to get out of that fucking pocket and move around. He just stands there.
No, but we're making like definitive claims like
I am making a definitive.
like he this season hasn't proved otherwise. Yes, he definitely had a bad game. I'm not refuting that. Obviously, I have eyes. But he's proven everything but up until this week against the Steelers team that, granted, hey, they haven't been that great, but they're not like a slouch team. They're not a bad defense. They have the highest paid defense in the league. They have guys with experience. It's TJ Watt. It's not like a bum rusher. It's
I
it's
just
the
know
guy.
though when everything around him isn't perfect, when the offensive line has an off day, when the run game has an off day, and you need Daniel Jones to win you a game, not only will he not win you the game, he'll single-handedly lose you the game with his inability to hold on to the football.
Name me one quarterback in the league that doesn't happen to at one time in a year. Okay. It happens to everybody. Every single quarterback has. Listen, if this turns into 2 bad games, if this turns into 3 bad games,
Bro, we have a fucking 6-year sample of it.
I get it, but it's a new team with a different coaching staff, and he was definitely doing a lot better. Listen, if next week he comes out and he does the same stuff, maybe even throws 2 picks, maybe 1 pick and a fumble, I'm with you. I'm definitely concerned. I'm so in agreement with that. But I'm taking it 1 game at a time. I'm not worried about 1 game at all. Not even a little bit.
Yeah, so I just want to say, like, Daniel, prior to this game, one of the best quarterbacks in the league under pressure. Like,
100%.
I don't want to make too much of a judgment call based off of the 1 game. And I know, yes, it's a lot of years of him showing that, but that's with the Giants. Like, that's an us problem. Like, we've seen time and again that's an us problem. Like, I'm not pinning it all on him. Prior to this, it was phenomenal, and I'm going to go off the other 8 weeks to this point. So
we just sat here and talked about the Seahawks, right?
yeah,
And how great they've been.
yeah.
And how we have no expectations for them because of who plays quarterback for them and because we don't trust them in a playoff situation.
No,
And
definitely.
a gotta-have-it situation. Even though he played like top 6-7 quarterback last year, but then when the going got rough, not only did he play bad, but what did he do? Because what did he do?
Turn into a pumpkin.
Lost,
But not just any pumpkin. Not just he did turn into a pumpkin, but not just any pumpkin. The pumpkin that we have seen before.
Yep.
The pumpkin from
That
the
saw
past.
ghosts.
Right. And Daniel Jones, the first time the going got rough this year, first time everything wasn't perfect, we saw exactly who Daniel Jones is. He's not an elevator. He's a rider. He rides the wave.
Right. This isn't. Were you done? Okay. This isn't just like an anomaly of a bad game where like he got unlucky or anything. Like we've seen. This is what you're worried about. Like all your greatest fears about Daniel Jones being your quarterback came true in this game. So that's why I think it's much more concerning than. And I don't. It's 5 turnovers. I can't just chalk that up to he had a bad day. Like.
Well, so my only argument against that would be if that was sprinkled in throughout the whole year and he had bad drives, bad quarters, bad halves here and there, like I would be with you. Like I'm that close to like this was such a bad game. I'm close to being with you on that. But he has been near perfect thus far. Therefore, he deserves the benefit of the doubt in this situation. I'm not disagreeing that he was terrible on the Giants. He definitely was. He definitely was awful. But he has been so good this season that he deserves that benefit for one terribly awful, no good game that I'm sure he's trying to wash out of his brain as we speak.
I think you can give him the benefit because you believe in him and you believe in the team. As a guy who sat up here for 8 weeks and said, wait for this to happen, wait for this to happen, wait for this to happen, and now it happened, and I think this is the turning point. I mean, Daniel Jones, we've seen him, again, for a 6-year NFL career, have to bounce back from bad moments and not fucking do it.
Why does he get benefit of the doubt, but Sam Darnold doesn't? Sam Darnold had one. I know it was a playoff. Is it because it was a playoff game? Like he
it
had
was
one
multiple bad weeks at the end of the season. It was not just that
Okay.
playoff
Yeah,
game.
It was
he-
2 weeks.
2 weeks in a
Fair
row.
enough,
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
It was 2 weeks in the regular season and then the playoff game. Yeah, I mean, a 3-week sample of him falling off a cliff.
No, it was 1 week in the regular season, then the playoff game.
Yeah, it was the last game of the season for the division, actually, against the Detroit Lions.
Right.
And then
That's
the
right, that's
playoff
right.
game against the Rams. So
Yep.
Which
both
he
of
looked like a
those.
completely different quarterback.
Yeah.
Not saying Daniel Jones didn't yesterday. He definitely did look like not the guy we've seen thus far this season. Again, like I'm saying, if we see it next week, huge red flag, huge concern. Definitely not my pick to do anything. Right? We're that fragile with Daniel Jones, but 1 week, not worried yet.
I also think like a couple of the picks from going back to watch it and see them, just miscommunications with receivers. Like that's not a Daniel Jones being under pressure thing. That's just the receiver didn't go where he thought he was going to go, threw the ball, receiver moved, pick.
3 times though.
No, 2 of them.
Okay.
2 of them. But, like, the fumbles, I can't make any excuses for that. You can't put the ball on the ground. But
That's definitely a problem he's had forever.
But that was a problem he had prior to last season, and over the last 2 seasons, he has fixed that problem. That was not a problem until yesterday. So that's all. Like, that's where I'm coming from with this. Like, I get it. Yes, this is the Daniel Jones turnover machine we've seen in the past, but a lot of it's got to be attributed to, like, if it happens again, I agree. Like, that's a problem. This is a real thing. If it doesn't, and he just keeps rolling, then we might have seen the real Daniel Jones over the first 8 weeks. So, I don't know. I don't want to just say yet that Danny is dead in the water. I don't want to say that yet. I think there's still a shot with the Colts. I think it's all so perfect around him that there's a chance. I don't think they can win a Super Bowl, but I think they can win a playoff game. I think they could definitely win a playoff game. So,
I just think that it's the manner in which it happened. It's not just, this is the first time that he was severely under pressure, and we saw, like, it's not just a bad game. It's the same Daniel Jones that we saw for 6 years. Not only did he have 5 turnovers, he got sacked 5 times, a 31 point whatever pressure to sack ratio, and he had 1 scramble on the day. He was under constant duress, but he just stands there and he's just oblivious to guys coming off the edge. And for a guy as athletic as he is, he's a fucking statue in the pocket because he's oblivious to guys running after him. And again, if this was the first time we ever saw this from Daniel Jones, I would give him the benefit of the doubt. But we have a 6-year sample size of this. Like, there's a blueprint almost in a way to make Daniel Jones uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you don't even have to, like, contain against him because you know he's not going to scramble. Like, you're just trying to get there and he'll fuck up for you.
But
Like,
he's beaten that blueprint for 2 months now. And now he has 1 bad game. And
see, I don't see it like that. I don't think he's beaten the blueprint. I think the Indianapolis Colts beat that blueprint.
I mean, we see the.
I think he had a perfect scenario around him for the first 8 weeks. And granted, he played well. Like, he did things outside of the system, obviously. They fucking were, 7-1 going into this week? Like, he obviously did things outside of the system, but I just think this is the first time all season where he was under constant duress for a full game. And we saw, as the game wore on, he can't handle it for an entirety of a game.
I mean, he went up toe-to-toe against a great defense like the Broncos and won the game. Like,
yeah, no, I agree. I think
like a great defensive line who did generate
the
pressure
best,
in that
by
game.
the way, the best defensive line.
And he prevailed, and they won.
I think
sorry.
I just think using the Giants is not fair to Danny at this point because the system is so different. Like, I think they do have the perfect situation. I agree with you, like, which is why I just don't feel like that is this is not this Daniel Jones. And if it happens again, yeah, I'm with you. Like, I get it. I got to give you your credit where it's due. You called it with Darnold last year, and I eventually was pushing off and not believing in it until the time came and the clock hit 12 and he turned back into the guy that we knew he was. But I don't know. I do want to give Danny the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's just because I like Daniel Jones, but no, I've seen something completely different over the first 8 weeks of the season. Like, he's been too goddamn elite against pressure so far this year for me to feel differently so far.
When he's getting the ball out, yeah.
So then why aren't you more confident in them in the playoffs?
Because of the Chiefs.
Literally. Nobody else is winning.
We did our tiers last week, and none of the AFC teams.
No, I agree. No, I don't mean to like win the Super Bowl, but you said they could win a playoff game.
Yeah.
They could win a playoff game.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
Like,
I just think the playoffs are also just a different animal.
Right.
I think, like, yeah.
Shit gets
Danny's-
real.
Yes. Shit gets real
and when
for
shit
sure.
gets real for Danny,
We haven't
What's
seen
gonna
it
happen?
enough.
It depends on the matchup, though. Like, if they go up against a team like the Bills or the Ravens, I'm picking those teams. But if they go up against a team like the Broncos, I might pick the Colts because I feel the same way about Bo Nix, where I'm not trusting him in the playoffs either. You know?
yeah, couldn't agree more. Yeah.
I think it's all about the fact that I haven't seen the Colts in the playoffs in forever. So it's just like...
So it's not a Danny
Of
thing.
course. No, I think it's an entire team thing. I think it's...
It's like a culture.
Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, sometimes everybody could get tight. in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Not just the quarterback thing. Like, if you haven't played in those big games, everybody could get tight.
100%.
So
100%.
they don't have enough of that so far for me to be like, oh, yeah, I mean, the Bills have played in the playoffs every single year, multiple games. The Ravens have played in the playoffs every single year, multiple games. Like,
Yeah.
it gets tight. You make one bad play, all of a sudden the dude's confidence is shattered for an entire game, and now you're like, anything can happen. So it's just, I think that matters a lot. It's not just the quarterback. It's
No,
everybody.
I agree. Yeah.
So, yeah, I got a little hesitation with that, but yeah. So, we'll see
Yeah,
what happens.
I just think overall he just showed his truth. This is who
I'm
Daniel Jones is.
with
so.
you. Yeah.
It is the midseason point of the NFL season, and I think there's no better time than now for us to give our midseason awards for the NFL season. So, go ahead and kick us off, Dean. Who do you think is your most valuable player of the 2025 season?
My most valuable player right now. Oh man, this is tough.
Did you do the thing?
I'm with Jonathan Taylor thus far. Still.
Wow.
I'm still with Jonathan Taylor. I think he, even through the loss, has proven that he has been the most important player to his team this year. And if what Chris says is true and Daniel Jones really is who he is, then Jonathan Taylor is doing a real bang-up job with that Indianapolis Colts team. I mean, he's 900 rushing yards, 12 touchdowns, averages almost 6 yards a carry, and we're only through week 9.
Yeah.
It's pretty insane what he's doing right now. Yeah, it's JT.
I would completely agree. I didn't see anything from anyone this week that made me change my mind. I think
He actually has 14 total touchdowns.
Yeah.
Sorry.
14 total touchdowns. I mean, I don't know what that paces out to, but
28.
28 total touchdowns. Easily going to clear 1,500 rushing yards. Like,
28-ish. Yeah.
yeah, he's been the most valuable player to his team. I mean, we've seen in their 2 losses, too, he didn't play the best, so.
Yeah, I mean, if the guy gets near 30 touchdowns, he's got to be the MVP. And if that's what he's on pace for, then yeah, I mean,
We looked this. Who was with me in the car? Pat, I'm pretty sure you were when we looked this up. On average, this was when we went to Philly last week, right? We looked up on average how many touchdowns a team scores on a season, and it was around 40, between 40 and 50. So if he's near 30 and he's 75% of his team's points, then yeah, he's the MVP.
yeah, and I mean, we know it's a quarterback award, but like, it's not like we've never seen a running back win the award. This is what you have to do to win the award at running back.
Yards plus touchdowns plus wins. If they keep winning, he's clear cut for me.
Yeah. I wanted to put anybody else as the
I did
MVP
too.
of the league.
We all had him.
I did have Jonathan Taylor winning
Wow.
the MVP at
Wow.
this point.
I tried
did.
to do Mahomes first, then I tried to do Drake May, and then I was like, it has to be.
It sucks because here's how I'll put it. If anyone this week would have had, of that group of guys, like Mahomes or Drake, I mean, shit, Sam Darnold had a phenomenal week, but I'm just not. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. I want to say Sam Darnold is the MVP of the league, but I can't do it. He leads the league in a lot of categories right now. Yards per attempt comes to mind. Their offense is ridiculous, but I can't do that. Jonathan Taylor, I mean, you're on pace for 27 touchdowns-ish in that range. It's ridiculous. You said, like, we had this conversation, and I said if he has more than 20, if this pace keeps up, then yeah, I mean, probably, but it's kept up. It's kept up to this point and then some. And granted, he had a bad game.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, what did you just say? Say everything back.
I said that
What I said and then what you said.
you said, so my hesitation with Taylor was the fact that it had been, I didn't think that there was any shot the pace would stay. Like, I didn't think he was having a historical season to that point. And then he goes out the next 2 weeks and has 3 touchdowns in each game. So that changed my entire mind on things after we had that argument. He went and had 3 touchdowns in back-to-back games. So, yeah, I have to change my opinion based on that because the pace only got better. So, yeah, I got to say Jonathan Taylor is the MVP, but I wanted Drake May or Patrick Mahomes to have a big game this week super bad.
Especially because Baker had an off week. or two, and then also went on bye.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
Drake had a rough game.
right.
Wasn't amazing.
The
Right.
Chiefs are like if the season ended today, the Chiefs are third in their division, so
Yep.
it's a little
They're not
tougher.
even in the
with-
playoffs.
Right, exactly.
Can't,
so you can't
give it to them right now.
give it to Mahomes. I mean, Justin Herbert has better odds to win the MVP than Jonathan Taylor. Like, it's
Which with Joe Alt
madness.
out, it's kind of
Oh, they're cooked.
slim pickings with the
Slim
Chargers
pickings.
right now. It's real bad.
Matt, he's plus 2,500. He's tied with Goff, Love, and Hurts, and then Herbert's 2,000. Like it's
Love?
Just
insane.
how?
Love.
Just like how though? I don't understand that. Like, how is that even possible?
Hurts,
and I'm the
like-
one that's been
What has Hurts done?
Hurts hasn't been bad. This
Staff is probably my second.
Okay.
If the se- like
I'm mad at that.
Stafford's definitely up there for me too.
He's
yeah.
been on a tear these past like 3 weeks.
I think it's Drake May. If the season ended today and it doesn't go to Jonathan Taylor, I really think Drake May has a damn good
I
case.
gotta look at his stats again.
No, Drake has a phenomenal case. Drake's been
they're
unbelievable.
Tied for the 1 seed, or they're the 2 seed, or however that works out. I don't think they are firmly the 1 seed, but
They have the best. They're tied for the best record in the NFL.
he also is having a 74% completion percentage, which if he keeps that up, that's the third best of all time like, in a season. Like it's
74 would be third best all time.
So
74.1.
Drake May's
What
on
the fuck?
1 and 2 are Drew Brees.
Drake May's on pace for 4,300, 32 and 8.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, no, he was a great.
it's a
kid.
great season. It's just
I think
not-
Stafford's been playing better, and he's played better comp. Like
Comp is definitely a thing with Drake.
that's definitely like my pushback on Drake May. Like
Overall, I would like the Patriots as a whole. I would agree. Yeah. The comp is definitely a thing.
I mean, bro, 21 touchdowns, 2 picks, bro.
I mean, bro.
I mean, bro.
No, honestly,
Bro.
I completely forgot Matthew Stafford existed. But yeah, I think
No,
it's
Staff's been on a
probably-
tear.
Staff
like
has
these
been on a
past
tear.
4 weeks. He's been god tier.
I
And,
forgot about
Puka
them.
went out.
Listen
'Cause-
to this.
Who'd they play this week? They beat the brakes off.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yes, New Orleans this
And then
week, bro.
Jacksonville before that.
Yeah, they're just.
He has 9 touchdowns in his past 2 games.
Bro, he's 21 on the fucking season.
He's on pace for 40, almost 4,600, 45 and 4.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's Steph. Yeah.
That's insane,
Never
bro.
mind,
It's
it's that.
it's got to be Matthew Stafford then.
He
Holy
only-
shit.
Not only, but like, is 67% completion good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially when you're throwing that many
Okay.
touchdowns, that many yards. Yeah.
Drake has like a 74.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah,
He does
no,
have a
74 is ridiculous. It's stupid, but no, yeah, I mean it's JT or Staff. It's JT or Staff, and if we're gonna be award like the writers, we know they're voting for a quarterback because the running backs never get the award, no matter what you do.
Like if he gets 28 touchdowns, and then what was the yards he was on pace for? 1,500 around there
Yeah, it's
rushing.
something like
Like how do you not give it to him?
he's unbelievable, but it's a quarterback's award.
Yeah.
It's just that simple, like it is. So
You were stupid.
I don't think
Jonathan
so.
Taylor's been the most valuable player.
I mean, he has.
I just no, like he will never be able to be the most valuable player to a team. A running back can never be the most valuable
Well,
player.
we just kind of went over it with if you score 3/4 of your team's points, you are default the most valuable player.
But
Yes,
quarterbacks
yes,
just
yes, Pat.
inherently. I do think he will deserve the award, and I would give it to him at the current moment. But I don't think a running back can ever technically be the most valuable player on an NFL team.
Yes.
LT had 31. The Chargers had 59 that year. So he had, I think, over 50%.
Yeah,
59 they had?
Yeah, they had 59. I mean, they had Gates.
Jesus Christ.
59 is not normal.
Right now has 43% of their touchdowns.
Yeah.
Wow.
43% of their touchdowns.
59 in 16 games. How much is that?
That's a lot of touchdowns,
my
bro.
God.
That's over 3 a game.
Yeah. Was Saquon not the most valuable player on the Eagles last year?
Probably yes, but
Okay. So we're done talking about this. Then.
but if you
That's
take
it.
but if you take a average running back and plug them into the Eagles, they were still an elite team. That's what I'm saying. If you take Jalen Hurts off of and I hate to say this because I'm the guy that always argues
Right.
against Jalen Hurts, but You take Jalen Hurts off that team and you replace him with a different, more average quarterback. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yo, bro, what are we doing here? What?
You're doing crazy mental gymnastics right now.
What do you
What
mean?
are we doing here? You've sat up here for months and said that
There
Saquon
are.
Barkley is the reason the Eagles went on to win the Super Bowl.
Well, he is.
And they won in spite of Jalen Hurts.
He didn't play well. But still, like, Jalen Hurts, you
Am
just
I being
can't.
crazy?
You're totally contradicting yourself.
You're contradicting yourself.
So if they
This
take,
is like one of those like Stephen A. arguing against himself.
But
clips.
it's-
Yo, you should stitch in past clips of him.
who's an
and make
average running
argument.
back?
Average. I mean, look, they took Miles Sanders and they went to the Super Bowl with Miles Sanders. But that's also because the
Yeah, but they
entire
weren't not
but hold
nearly
up,
as
but
dominant
the entire
as they
team,
are
but the
as they
entire it's tough because like the entire team is stacked. That's one of the greatest teams we've ever seen. So you could
No pushback.
I would like honestly, no. Jalen Carter might be the most fucking valuable player on that team.
Last year?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Are you insane?
Oh my God,
Let's
oh my
not
God,
be
oh my God,
foolish.
oh my God.
Yes.
More valuable than
Yo, what are you
Saquon?
talking about?
bro?
Jalen
Why?
Carter might be the most valuable player on the Eagles. Look at what just happened when he was out. They played
No,
their 2 worst
last
games of the
year's
season.
Team.
Last year's team, not this year's team.
Last year's team.
It's last year's team.
Yo, are you crazy?
I guess it's Saquon. Yeah, I guess. But that's one team.
It's
Go
not,
through the
I
rest.
guess.
Does it really
There is
hurt
no
you that
guessing.
bad to
We
say?
have the numbers to back it up. We don't have to guess about any. That's the cool thing about numbers. You don't got to guess what they are.
They're right
Okay,
there.
but-
They're right
okay,
there.
One football team that had their running back as the most valuable player.
There's plenty of other ones.
You just
but
said
that was just the
never,
easy
couldn't,
example.
never,
Yo,
whatever.
When LT won the MVP, like if you had to guess, like in 2005
Six,
when LT
whatever, yeah.
had 31 touchdowns, 2006, like you'd think like P Rib was more valuable. You think?
No, because that's one of the most great
Yes.
running back straight.
You think? You think?
Probably yes. And also, I guess the best way for me to argue against it is the fact that like you take LT, he wouldn't be more valuable than the best quarterback in the NFL that season.
What year did Adrian
Not-
Peterson win
But
the
that's
MVP?
but
I
if
was
we're
just gonna say
talking
that,
about
but
you can
that's-
never be the most valuable player in the league.
Well, you said on a team,
You
right?
did say on a team.
Sorry, rather
That's why we brought up
the,
Saquon.
Right.
And if
the
you're the-
award being the most valuable player, you can never be the most valuable player in the NFL as a running back. You cannot.
Well, that's definitely true.
I
Right,
don't,
but, like,
I think Saquon
but that's not the
kills that
spirit of
argument.
the award.
But you could no.
That's not true.
What's the spirit of the award? No,
They
the
won
most
the Super
valuable
Bowl because
player
of him. How
to
much
your
more valuable
team.
did you get?
To your team. It's not the most value because then it's the award would go to the same guy every single year.
That's what I'm saying. It's not the spirit of the award. The spirit of the award is not to give it to the guy that is the most valuable player on their team,
Yes,
like
it is.
in the league, essentially. Because that would be Patrick Mahomes every single fucking year,
It's
would it not?
And it's not right.
Exactly. That is my point. So the point is, you can never give it to a running back who will never be the most valuable player in the NFL in a season because he is not a quarterback.
So
Wait, but we did this a few weeks ago when we were doing the whole Jonathan Taylor, and I was bringing up LT and stuff like that, and then I brought up the Peyton and Brady stats in that year. You said, well, no, LT should have won because those guys didn't put up good stats.
But he's not more valuable to his team than a Tom Brady or whatever quarterback that you're talking
But
about.
what
in that
about like?
case.
But actually, what
Like,
about
but-
Saquon, where they won the Super Bowl because they had Saquon Barkley? Like, how much
That's
more
a good
valuable?
one.
That's
Yo,
not
I
why.
like
How
that
much-
one. I like
that's
that.
not why.
But Saquon's not the only reason why they won that game. Why
it's
they won those
football.
games.
There's
I mean, there's
22
obviously there's 53
starting.
guys on the
But that's not
roster.
my
Yeah,
point, bro. You're gonna timeout. We always say Patrick Mahomes is the reason the Kansas City Chiefs win, correct? Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes. We need a top 5 quarterback performance every single playoff run. Is that not what we say? Yes. Why do we say that? Because quarterback will always be more valuable than any other position in
Right.
football.
But it's
But-
different also in the regular season too.
The Eagles have a super team where they had the best offensive line, the best wide receiver duo, the best defensive line, arguably the best secondary. So yes, Saquon Barkley was probably the most valuable player on that specific team. Does that make him the most valuable player in the entire NFL? No, it absolutely does not make him the most valuable player in the entire NFL.
Well, you had Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen having god tier seasons though. We're not really seeing that.
I agree. That's why I'm saying the statistical argument, yes, Jonathan Taylor deserves it. What I am arguing is the fact that Jonathan
arguing-
Taylor, any running back, can never be the most valuable player in the NFL.
So you're arguing the philosophy of the award.
Yes. It is a flawed philosophy of the award.
You think it should just go to
A quarterback should get that award every single year. It is the best quarterback award.
But you think like Patrick Mahomes should get it every year?
Or Josh Allen.
Whoever the best quarterback is at the time in the league should just win the award.
Yeah.
So we
pretty
should have had
much.
like an era of like Tom Brady winning it for 10 years and then move on to Pat, and he should have won it for the past 8 years.
I'll put it like this. For example, Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson had stupid statistical campaigns last year.
Right,
For the
but-
regular season.
But that doesn't mean they were the
for
most valuable, though.
but
If we're
listen to
talking
me.
about the philosophy
For the
of the
regular
award,
season, Josh
because
Allen.
Patrick Mahomes, you take Patrick Mahomes off the Chiefs, and they're no longer like you could go back and forth about all of this.
For the regular
stuff.
season, last season, Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson were better quarterbacks than Patrick Mahomes. Is that not correct? They were better quarterbacks.
They had better stats. But we're not talking about stats anymore. You said throw it out because we're talking about the philosophy of the award.
Josh Allen would be the most valuable player in the NFL last year for the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen means more to his team in the regular season last year than Patrick Mahomes did to the Kansas City Chiefs.
I disagree.
That's just inherently true.
I don't think so.
Patrick Mahomes had a bad year by everybody's standard.
And they still made their way to the Super Bowl.
Exactly, because come playoff time, Patrick Mahomes turns into a different animal.
Because he's the most valuable player in the league.
Yes.
They also won a ton of one-score games because of Pat
Right.
Mahomes' clutch factor that we always talk about.
For sure, but they also
And they were 15 and
the
2.
Bills were rolling everybody.
I feel like
last year
this
too.
argument is just, it's kind of like if you're arguing the philosophy of it, there's no winning the argument. There's no stats that's going to be like, it's going to win you anything. If that's what you think, that's what you think. Like, I don't know how, I'm not a voter, so I don't really know how the award should work. I'm going to pick whoever, like
Yeah, if you're being technical, like, quarterback is always going to be more valuable because there's less of them that exist. Like, there's more average running backs that could step in than average quarterbacks that could step in.
Right.
But, like, the top of the top is still the same. Like, Saquon, for example, what Saquon did last year, did he have help from his awesome offensive line? Absolutely. Last season, there was one guy in the NFL who could do what Saquon Barkley did, and his name is Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
And
And they won the Super
that's
Bowl.
the same way that there's one guy who could do what Josh Allen does. His name is Josh Allen. Saquon Barkley was phenomenally valuable,
Yes,
and he took them, and it showed in the playoffs.
but
when
he could
took them
never
to the-
be as valuable as a quarterback to their team.
But the Eagles being the best team in football last year, like, was hand in hand with the acquisition of Saquon Barkley. And he had the numbers to back that up.
He was the thing that put them over the edge.
So you think-
Yes,
you think,
but continue.
I think if you put, who's the most average quarterback in the league? Give me one.
Let's say Brock Purdy. For the
They still win the Super Bowl. Who's the most average running back we could think of?
DeAndre Swift.
But they maybe don't win the Super Bowl.
I don't know if it's tough. It's
Matt, you sit up here and say, but no, fuck Jalen Hurts. Saquon Barkley had 250 million yards against the Rams. In spite of Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley
There's-
250 million
no.
yards.
My biggest problem is the fact
Whoa.
that people love to call Jalen Hurts a top 6
Maybe
or 7 quarterback, or even top 5, because there's probably 12 quarterbacks in the NFL that can win a Super Bowl with that team. Yes, absolutely. But I'm not going to sit here and say an average fucking like Kyler Murray gets plugged into that team. He's not winning a fucking Super Bowl.
No, I also
Yeah.
agree. But
But
about
they made a. But
Saquon,
here's the thing. But they made a Super Bowl with Miles Sanders. That's what I'm saying. So yes, Saquon Barkley added 4 points to that game, like to a fucking game. Yes, I guess. But at the same time, like
That's not even like.
And
Didn't just
also,
add-
when
That's
they
such a
made
cut
the-
and dry
when
way of
they
looking
made,
at
yeah,
it,
when they
yeah.
made the Super Bowl the first time, Jalen Hurts was playing like the second best quarterback in football for the entirety of the season. Last year, as you mentioned time and time again,
we haven't seen that
he
guy.
was barely even top 10.
Yes, we haven't seen that guy.
And who filled the gap? Not Miles Sanders.
No.
Saquon.
Yeah.
He put them over.
Right.
And
Set
the
hump.
second best defense in the league and the best offensive line.
No, I
and
know,
two
but
elite
that's not
receivers.
the
But
point here. My point here is when you say that they made a Super Bowl with Miles Sanders, it's different because the quarterback was playing like a top 3 at worst quarterback in the league. But as you say they made the Super Bowl in spite of Jalen Hurts. Why is that? Who was their offense? Saquon Barkley, because he's so valuable.
He was the most valuable.
Is
You
he?
make a good case.
No, for sure. Saquon Barkley was the most valuable running back in the NFL last season. Is he more valuable than a Josh Allen? No. Is he more valuable than a Lamar Jackson? No. Is he more valuable than a Patrick Mahomes? No.
So this season, Jonathan Taylor
Is probably
is less
not even
valuable
a
than
top
Lamar?
5 or 6 most valuable player in the NFL at the current moment.
But are you like hearing?
Is what my argument is.
But like, are you hearing me when I say like the take them out thing is silly because there's like, let's say Saquon Barkley decides tomorrow to retire. Whoever they find on the street or in their locker room, what's his fucking
Will Shipley?
name?
Tank Bigsby, Will
Tank Bigsby,
Shipley.
right?
Yeah.
Whoever. There's more average running backs that can. How do I word this? Okay. The gap
There are
between,
more
the
available
gap,
average running backs.
The gap
Yes.
between a top tier running back and an average running back is much smaller than,
Yes.
and the quantity of them is much smaller than the gap between a top tier quarterback and an average quarterback. And that's not an indictment on the top tier running back. So you're making it like a thing against the top tier running backs, but it's just like at the end of the day, Tank Bigsby could be as average as he wants. The Eagles last year, if they have Tank Bigsby instead of Saquon Barkley, do not come close to winning a Super Bowl. They don't.
Probably
Saquon
not.
Barkley is honestly the primest of prime
He said
examples
probably, bro.
of a running back being the most valuable player in the league because it carried over to the playoff run and then in turn winning a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Like some
that-
of those other guys you can argue against because it didn't,
Right.
it doesn't get it done. Yeah,
did it.
no.
But Saquon Barkley, like, I mean, in the regular season, like if you want to say Josh Allen was more valuable or Lamar was more valuable, sure. But in totality, knowing what we know now, what do the kids say? Hindsight? With hindsight, Saquon Barkley was probably the most valuable player in football last season.
How about this argument, right? Are you ready for this one?
Wait, are we just gonna gloss over that? Did I cook or
No,
I'm adding to your
100%
no,
you
add to that
could.
shit, bro?
So, let's say two teams both have, let's say, a Mahomes and a Josh Allen, right?
Wow, that'd be awesome.
What would make one team more valuable than the other?
Jalen Carter.
yeah, yes, yes.
Let me cook.
Yes,
I got
Jalen
you,
Carter
brother.
would. Yes, yeah, I agree.
A superstar running back.
I'd rather have a superstar pass rusher than a superstar running back.
Well, at the end of the day,
In a vacuum.
whatever
yes.
teams
but
have
they had
more
both.
good players are typically the better teams. So
Checks out.
That's not always true. Pat Mahomes just makes all the difference.
So he's the most valuable. So he should win the award every year, like you said.
Quarterbacks will always be more valuable.
No,
yeah.
that's the quarterback that will win it. If that's your logic.
There's 3 quarterbacks in the NFL that could win that award, maybe 4. Yeah.
And that's those are the
In
only
my
guys that can win
logic.
it every year.
Yes. With my that is, but it isn't. That's not the way that it gets voted on. It's the quarterback that has the best statistical
No,
season.
I'm glad they don't do it your way.
Yeah,
That would suck.
because it would ruin the award.
For sure.
100%, I agree.
But,
I'm
since they
just
don't do it
saying.
that way, we're saying Jonathan Taylor is the MVP.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, I said the same thing. I'm just giving you the fact that they will never be as valuable, which is why people don't give that award.
But we
to running
know that, like, we know that. Everybody in sports knows
it's also
quarterback's the
different
hardest
in
position.
football than it is in basketball too, where stats are so up and down in football. Like for basketball, like you have a good argument for that thing. Like it should just go to the best player in the league. Like LeBron
Yeah.
should have as as many MVPs as he's been in the league, years he's been
Pretty
in the
much, yeah.
league, and his stats typically always check out. Do you like Jokic, for example?
Yes.
Jokic probably should have won the last 5 MVPs.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he has the stats to back that up. Pat Mahomes, for example, doesn't have the statistics.
But is exactly.
You know what I mean? Like it is stats and,
And
value.
value.
It's
Inherent
not, like the
value,
name
yeah.
of the award is valuable player, but there's, as we know, there is just more that goes into it.
That's why I'm saying. But that's
you think
why,
it should just only be strictly off value, though? Like
No, I think it should be both. I'm just saying that at the current moment, no quarterback is having the statistical level of aside from Stafford, and that would be the guy. You made a great point. Matthew Stafford's having a ridiculous season, but it goes to the best statistical season is what it goes to, or close to it, plus the value.
Plus the value,
And a narrative.
right, on top of and the value comes from the wins. The Colts are the best team in the AFC.
But if a quarterback is having a comparable statistical season, it should never, ever, ever go to a running back. Like if Stafford keeps on this pace, it will go to Matthew Stafford.
So
It will.
my question is like, what makes, how do I word this?
It's two things.
What makes a comparable quarterback season? Because the way I look at it, right, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, Matthew Stafford is having a great year. The best year of his career, actually, at 37 years young.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Insane. Is it a historical quarterback year? Probably not. What Jonathan Taylor's doing, if he keeps up that pace, hasn't been done in 20 years. It actually is historical. So, like, where's the line? Like, because for a quarterback, it's harder to come by a historical, but also for running back because it hasn't been done
it doesn't
in 20
happen.
years.
It doesn't happen.
Like, if Pat Mahomes was having 5,050,
I
with
agree.
you.
Yes.
But, like, what Matt Stafford's doing right now isn't, although he's probably been the best quarterback in football today through 9 weeks,
Yes.
it's not a historical season. Me personally, when there is someone doing something historic, I mean, like, say this was Jaxson Smith and Jigba right now when he was on pace to beat the all-time Triple Crown, most receptions, most yards, most touchdowns. Like, I'd lean that way. Even and I don't know what receiver, if a receiver has even ever won MVP.
I don't believe they have.
But like, if a guy was going to have the all-time Triple Crown in a season, I would lean that way personally. I would.
It's like when Russell Westbrook averaged a triple-double. Was he the best player? Probably not even top 5 that year.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, because for a wide receiver to be able to do his job, you need your quarterback to do his, which inherently it's just, and like.
But plenty of quarterbacks do their job, and plenty of guys don't have the most receiving yards, most receptions, and most touchdowns of all time in one single season.
It's
right.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
It's
I see both sides.
Here's the thing: so many guys could. I don't want to say so many guys. That's disrespectful to Cooper Kupp, but like guys could do that if they're getting targeted 210 times.
I'm not saying though the Triple Crown of the season. I'm saying the all-time Triple Crown. Like
a guy breaks every single record.
Most receptions in a season, most receiving yards in a season, and most receiving touchdowns.
But that's completely different than what Jonathan Taylor is doing right now because he's not going to break any of those.
No, I know. I'm just saying, for example. I'm just throwing an example.
Yes, obviously, of course, yes. If a guy has 150 catches for over 2,000 yards and like 20 touchdowns, yeah, he probably should win the award. Like, I'd like to say so, yes. But
he's not valuable enough because his quarterback threw him the ball.
But
he wasn't understanding.
Well, no, I wasn't understanding what I was getting at. What he was getting at. I thought he was saying like winning a Triple Crown and having like breaking one of the records. Like then it's like no, probably not giving it to him.
But I think when Cooper Kupp won the triple, that was 21. Who was the MVP in 21? Rodgers.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Rodgers.
Yeah.
Like I think you could have made a great case for Cooper Kupp being the most valuable player in football.
3rd or 4th, but no. You can't. No, you couldn't. You could not say that he was more valuable.
I guess it's also different with receiver and running back. Because receiver, you do need the quarterback.
I mean, Raj had 4,137 and 4 interceptions.
I mean, 37 to 4 is why he won the MVP.
Yeah.
Which in the same vein of like where I was going to argue with Stafford, guys on pace for. I'm not saying this is going to stay. Matthew Stafford has historically thrown a lot of picks, but. Bro's on pace for 45 and 4.
No, I know. It's insane.
That's a ridiculously historic touchdown to interception ratio. So, guys don't do that. That never happened. Like Lamar did it last year, but that's an anomaly. That's why he won the MVP. That doesn't happen.
Right.
So,
no, you got me there.
Or not last year, but yeah. So, that's where I feel
45 to 4 is insane.
Yeah.
You got me there.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Devontae's on a heater too.
He's scoring every touchdown ever.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty
His
crazy.
last like 5 touchdowns.
I also do still stand on my thing though from a few weeks ago though, like the 25 plus touchdowns, like you win the MVP.
I agree.
Yeah.
As of right now, yeah, he probably is the MVP of the league in terms of winning the award, in our opinion. But, I mean, shit, bro, it's right there neck and neck with Stafford. If Stafford does that for a full year, bro, he's cooked. Like, he's winning it. So
do you think Stafford's been more valuable to his team this year than Patrick Mahomes? Even though we all know you think Patrick Mahomes is a better quarterback. In your estimation, not like how the award gets voted.
regular season, yes, Matthew
This
Stafford
season.
has been more valuable to his team than Patrick Mahomes. Actually,
Through
no,
9 weeks.
because Mahomes has led the team in rushing, too. Their offense has only scored because Patrick Mahomes. Like, the McVay offense is, I guess,
No,
working a little better.
I'm just asking.
There's better pieces around, is what I'll say. So, it's close, though. But, yeah.
All right.
That was
So-
good. That was good.
That was a 30-minute
Discourse.
MVP discourse.
That was good.
I think we'll probably get through the rest of these.
So does
it
off-
was MVP.
Fairly quickly.
So does Offensive Player of the Year also go to Jonathan Taylor?
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
it shouldn't, but like, will it actually? Like, did LT win both? Did LaDainian Tomlinson win both that year?
I know when AP did, he won both.
He won both. Okay.
Realistically,
I could go
that's-
I mean, Jonathan Taylor's got to be the
That's
Offensive Player of the Year. I was
position
just
player
curious.
MVP.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's the
100%.
non-quarterback
Yeah.
MVP award. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
If it's JT, it's JT.
it's JT.
Yeah.
Yeah, LT won both.
Okay.
Sean Alexander also won both when
Yeah.
he did.
So Jonathan Taylor's the Offensive Player of the Year. Cool.
But I mean,
Yeah.
the quarterbacks were second
Yeah.
in the voting for it. Like when Sean Alexander won, Peyton was second in MVP and second in Offensive Player
So
of the
it's
Year.
possible if JT
when-
wins the MVP, they go
yeah.
like Stafford.
When
Offensive Player
LT
of the Year or
won,
something.
Breeze was second in MVP, second in Offensive Player of the Year.
I think
Okay.
it's like kind of just accepted that that's
the skill position.
not a quarterback award. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Especially in the recent years, I think it's kind of just been the
They should
MVPs for the
clarify.
quarterbacks. Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't think
change
they
the-
should ever call. I mean, you should always keep it as the MVP because
No,
staple of sports.
I mean,
yeah.
more offensive players should be
what are you going to call it? The non-quarterback best player award?
no the skill,
skill
position, award.
Player of the Year. Yeah.
Skill position player of the year.
I kind of.
Because offensive linemen aren't going to win it either.
No.
Calvin really got greased by not scoring touchdowns, bro. I'm looking right now.
Really?
In 2012, when
Yeah,
AP won, that's when he 1964, but he only had 5 touchdowns.
Sheesh.
Like if he got double digits, he
God.
probably
He- no, he
probably would have won
Run
the award.
away with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably why he retired.
Wait, what? Offense player of the year, right?
No, I'm saying MVP.
Yeah,
Oh.
Some MVP you got. Couldn't even get Calvin
Bro, like
more than
AP,
5.
Nah.
I mean, AP
Yeah, nah.
got 2,000.
I don't
but
think
like,
so.
AP only had 13 total touchdowns, bro, and won the MVP.
I don't
think if
see, but that had to have been a bad quarterback year statistically, because
Peyton was second, he had 46, 59, 37, and 11.
yeah, I don't know.
Brady
how the fuck that
had
goes.
4,834 and 8.
I'm sorry. That should not have gone to AP. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
AP fleece.
That should not have gone to AP. I'm sorry.
AP
How
How
we
the
just learning
fuck
this?
Did he win that award? Sorry.
How
He
we
had
just learning
the
this?
narrative. That's all it was.
Right,
'cause He came
okay.
back from the injury.
And then ran
Right.
for 2,000 first
Yeah.
year back. Yeah.
Right.
That's what it was.
Yeah, you forget the narrative.
Once he
side of
got
things.
over that 2,000, like he won the award. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right. Okay.
CJ2K didn't win it.
But like if they're
Sucks to
giving
suck.
out pity MVPs to AP like that, like if Megatron had 122, if he got over 2,000 and then had the double-digit touchdowns, he should have won.
He might have won it. He might have won that
Easily,
year.
yeah.
Pat, what do you think on that? If Megatron got double-digit touchdowns in 12, you think he's the MVP over AP?
Well, the team sucked.
The Vikings in the playoffs that year?
Had to have.
Vikings
Had to.
definitely made the playoffs that year. Yeah.
Yeah, the Lions were
Yeah, they had. He cleared in voting. He had 36 votes, 72% of the votes.
They had to have been the 1 seed. Had to have been the 1 seed.
But it wasn't Favre just left in 2012. Like he wasn't the quarterback. Who was the quarterback?
That might have been the whole
Christian
narrative.
Ponder.
There it is. That's why
I looked it up
AP
before
won
when
MVP.
I-
That's why he won MVP. Wow.
That's exactly why.
Oh,
he
they
won
went 10 and
MVP.
6.
Because he carried Christian Ponder to the playoffs.
They did make the playoffs, but they went 10 and 6.
That's makes total sense though.
Ponder definitely played like shit that year.
Oh, now we're
Let's
deep
read
diving.
Ponder.
We're really falling
Let's do it.
into
I'll
a
deep
trap
dive.
here. We're really
Hang
falling
on.
into a trap. Yeah, that's all he did.
I mean, that's
Turned around and
insane.
said,
the
"Here you
Vikings
go,
were
Ed.
10 and 6.
Here you go,
and the
Adrian."
Patriots were 12 and 4, and Brady had 4,800 whatever I said and 8. Like Brady should have.
And we give it to a guy that went
award.
10-6 and had 13 touchdowns
Yeah.
with 2,000 rushing
Brady
yards.
should have easily won that award.
Christian
That's crazy.
Ponder had 2,900 yards, 18 touchdowns, and 12 picks with a
Yeah.
62%
Yeah, no wonder.
completion
And they went 10-6.
AP probably deserved that award.
16, yep.
Oh my God! He didn't even get 3,000.
No, bro.
Jesus Christ, bro! How many times do you think that's happened when
Yo,
a
that
quarterback
defense
started
had
every
to be
single game and
insane.
didn't get 3,000? That has to be like rare. Yo, I want to make that a trivia. I'm gonna
What?
find out
Zach
every
Wilson?
quarterback to
Start all
play
16.
a full season and not have 3,000 passing yards. Now you guys know Christian Ponder's on there. I'm gonna get that information and I'll maybe Wednesday I'll.
That'd be fire.
I'll
I'm not gonna look
Yeah,
it up.
don't look it up. Don't
Yeah,
look it up.
that'd be fire.
That's a sick triv.
That has to be a short list.
I fucking love that triv.
There's no way there's more than like 5 guys. 3,000 is
shot.
3,000
easy.
is, yeah.
I mean, maybe
Do that
the
in your
guys
sleep.
from like the Plummer era when they only ran the ball, like whoever Jim Brown's quarterback was, Otto Graham maybe.
I'll go and go. You would.
Otto Graham
need
definitely has a season with every
Oh,
single
no,
game and not
Thank you.
not
appreciate it,
3,000 yards passing.
You want to bet?
That's what I'm saying. And he had freaking Jim Brown.
He probably had a 48% completion percentage, too.
No, I'm saying under 3,000 passing yards
Yeah.
in the full
He's
season.
saying full season
Yeah,
under
right?
3,000.
Now we know Otto had 3K.
Hmm?
They call him.
No,
OG
don't.
3K.
I'm gonna make that a trivia. You could participate from behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Or
That's
maybe Matty J will have work and you'll have to step in. Who knows?
You definitely
Yeah.
might
What do
have
the kids
to.
say? Stay ready, so you don't have to get ready.
Hmm.
All right.
So, offense player of the year is Jonathan Taylor. Shout out Otto Graham.
Hell yeah. What's next?
Defensive player of the year. I have Myles Garrett.
Also have Myles Garrett.
I have Brian Burns.
Like that.
Oh, I love that, but he can't. They suck so bad.
The
The
Browns
Browns are
also
not
suck.
good.
Yeah, the Browns
No,
also suck.
no. Their defense sucks so bad.
Browns defense is good.
Yeah, but he's like good in spite of them.
Yeah, I don't disagree at all.
I get it. I just
Garrett's-
can't
You
get
think you have
it.
to lead a good
you
defense?
have to lead
Yeah.
a good defense. Yes,
Okay.
that's
You
where
have
I'm
Garrett?
at
I mean, what
with
he's
that.
doing in terms of getting to the quarterback, though, is, I mean,
You
unreal.
have Micah, don't you? I think Micah's the favorite.
I do.
Yeah, you have
I have Micah Parsons. I mean, every time that you needed a big play, he has the narrative. Like, I know, like, defense player of the year less so, but I'm saying that because he's been on everybody's mind because of the trade. It's just, it's all right there. He's been phenomenal for them this year. He's been on a whole nother level in terms of how Micah Parsons has played throughout his career, even. So
I think he leads the league in pressures.
he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garrett's first in sacks. He's first in tackles for loss. And on PFF, he's the second highest win rate for an edge rusher. And he's the highest graded run defending edge rusher.
Wow.
So, like, he's just an all around.
Yeah,
Micah's
No,
second.
Garrett,
Sorry, Micah's second. 34.
So-
Will Anderson is
After
above
hearing
him.
that, I think
At
I
what?
flip.
pressures.
Pressures.
According to PFF, Aiden Hutchinson's clearing.
Yo, he's about to tie the
Aiden
record right
Hutchinson
now.
has 55.
Brandon Aubrey,
Brandon
Aubrey
Aubrey.
68
Oh,
yarder.
it's true pass set pressures. Jeez. Total pressures. Aiden Hutchinson has 55. Yep.
Micah Parsons
Micah-
is fifth.
Oh, he missed it.
Shanked it.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, Aiden
Who
should be up
scored
there
for
too.
the Cardinals.
He had the distance.
Yeah, Micah's fifth.
I think Myles Garrett clears. So
I agree. I think he's
also
just.
I hate doing the thinking from a voter's perspective, but they value the sack numbers a lot.
100%.
Oh, definitely. I mean, 11 is crazy.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
11 is
Beats
nuts.
him in win rate too. Like you said, he's a much better run defender, which I guess matters.
He's there, and he's like the backbone of their entire defense. I mean, Parsons is too.
Parsons, yeah, Parsons definitely is.
But like,
I don't know.
Garrett has a narrative too. Like, he's on a terrible team, and he had 5 sacks in a game, and and they still lost. Like,
Yeah, I almost wonder if, like, I know it doesn't always go to guys on good teams, but it typically goes to a guy that's like at least on a decent team.
right.
Like,
That's why PFF is so weird though. Like I gotta look at ESPN, but like,
you got to look at all of them because you got to cross check that shit because it's never.
I know because like
Yeah,
Brian
I
Burns
ran
with
into that
10
too.
sacks has a 9.6 pass rush win rate.
Yeah, I mean, that's just PFF being not always the best and most trustworthy, but it's okay. I mean, I've watched the games, bro. Like Brian Burns has been
I
great.
believe you've watched the games, bro.
Brian Burns has been
I feel
great.
bad that you
According
watched
But no,
He is-
here's what I'm gonna say. Brian Burns has not been even as a Giant fan watching the games, and I hate to say this, Brian Burns has not been anywhere close to the best defensive player in the world.
Yeah, even on ESPN, it's
Like,
only
he's
at
just
15%.
Hmm.
DeMarcus Lawrence has a
D-Law's
better
been unfucking
better
unbelievable this
pass
year.
rush win rate. Clavon
Win
Chaisson.
weight.
Clavon Chaisson has a better
Chaisson.
pass rush win rate than Brian
He
Burns.
was, a good
He was
pickup
part
for
of the
Pats.
trade that I posted. What trade was that?
Ramsey, maybe?
Has to be.
Yeah, I mean, you posted the Ramsey trade. I know he ended up in Jacksonville.
Yeah. It was
So it must have been a pick that the Rams gave the Jaguars
Yeah.
for Ramsey.
He sucked for the Jags too.
No, he's actually having like a career
He's
resurgence.
phenomenal.
He's been sick
Last
for the
couple
past-
years. Yeah. He's been unbelievable.
Yeah, I guess Brian Burns is just a Dexter Lawrence merchant.
Man, Dex has not played
Yeah, but he just takes up space.
He takes up space. He gets doubled. Yeah.
all
Yeah.
the time.
That's what it seems like, right? For Brian Burns,
Man,
insane
we gotta
amount of
fire
sacks,
fucking
low
Shane Bowen's bum ass.
win rates.
Yeah.
Did you see what Dave said in the post game?
I did not.
Rookie of the year.
Yeah.
He basically said we're not firing anybody.
Defensive rookie of the year.
I don't even know.
It's probably
Good podcast.
it's probably two people. One of which being Jahad Campbell. Jahad Campbell's had a fucking unbelievable season for the Eagles.
Yeah.
And oh my God, who else was
Carson Schwessinger.
Carson Schwessinger's up there for sure. Was there a pass rusher?
So I looked at the odds, and Abdul Carter still
He's the
leads in
favorite.
odds.
But I think
He's not
that's
going to win it.
projecting too. He's the favorite, even though I think he only has half a sack on the year. But
Pick though.
he does, and he leads all rookies in pressures for what that's worth. I don't know how
not-
many edge rushers there are, but
I think it's who I said. I think it's going to be Jahad Campbell. He's really just been so good. It was such an Eagles
well, if
pick.
this season ended today, it's Jahad Campbell for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I have Nicky. I think he's been sick.
Eman Warrior.
His like PFF stats are all they're loading right now, but his PFF stats are all great. And like I said before, I have a thing for guys you can move all over the field. He's been pretty sick. I don't know.
It's
No rookie defensive players really.
No one's really stood
separated
out.
out.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
with
It's
that.
kind of
I
tough.
feel like every year we've kind of had a guy that's just immediately been like, oh yeah, he's
Right.
should win it and he will win it. But this year it's like we did get a bunch of good ones. It's just nobody's
No
like.
one's separating from the herd.
Yeah.
I'd probably go with Campbell too.
I'd definitely give it to Jahad Campbell. He's been so good for them.
Dean,
So
you got to pick.
offensive,
I really don't. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right.
offensive
rookie.
rookie of the year. I think we all know where we're going with this, or at least I would hope we are.
1, 2, 3.
Jackson
Emeka,
Dart.
Egbuka.
It's Jackson Dart.
Oh yeah.
How?
What?
Why?
Quarterback is more valuable, bro.
Quarterback is inherently more valuable.
Wait, no.
Inherently.
Interesting.
We're not going to do that, right?
No, let's do that.
Why?
Go for it.
Why would he be?
Chill.
What the fuck do you mean? Why would he be?
Mm.
No, Dean. No,
No, let's-
stop. Don't start hating, bro. Don't.
No,
do
let's,
that.
I'm
let's
not
start hating,
hating.
bro. Let's
No.
entertain the
I'm not
people. Let's give
hating.
the people what
Emeka
they want to
Egbuka is way more impactful on his team than Jackson Dart is. At this current moment. Hell yeah.
No, just no.
Yeah.
That's a dumb take. I'm sorry.
I
They're
mean,
2-7.
Jackson Dart's won 2 games.
But that's not, bro.
That's more than one.
That is not fucking Jackson Dart's fault, though.
Whose fault is it, Matthew?
The entire rest of the team.
But if he's so
He's
much
the
more
best
valuable,
player. He's so
if he's so
valuable.
valuable,
Right. You can't. But you can't have it.
You're not going to get my king involved. You're not going to do this.
You can't.
My God.
You can't.
They're supposed to be.
You can't have it both ways.
Get them.
I'll have it always. I'm going to have it your way.
you have Mike's way.
Yo, tell Mike go to the back and just.
See what he does.
No, but
No, but
Emeka Egbuka has been nothing but
nothing.
amazing.
You're right. He's been nothing.
But amazing.
Yo, let's talk about the stats.
On a team that's what he's his team's #1 receiver for an MVP candidate.
Men lie. Women
Yo.
don't. Women lie.
He's the number one
please,
receiver.
please bring up Jackson Dart's
He's
pace.
the number.
Just look up Jackson Dart.
He's the number
pop
one.
up.
Yeah, because that's translating to wins. Yeah, because it
Knicks
matters a
and
lot.
Wizards.
For timeout, can we just clarify something?
Do we give Jameis Winston the MVP because he puts up stats? No, we
He also
don't.
had so many picks.
Bro,
30
what the
picks.
fuck are you talking about?
I'm just saying.
Okay, go back up.
Yeah, but but this is biased.
What do you mean it's biased?
Not the
4,000
rookie of the
yards,
year.
43 total touchdowns and 11 turnovers.
He also
no,
didn't,
no, 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 no.
not going to play the whole year, but
Bro, oh my fucking God. He's
matters.
throwing to fucking Wan'Dale Robinson, Theo Johnson, and Darius
and
Slayton.
Emeka Egbuka is the number one receiver for an MVP candidate that's going to go to the playoffs and maybe win the division.
He's been good. He's been
What I will
really
say
good.
is
Really good.
rookie of the year, they
They
wins
don't give a fuck
wins
about
don't matter.
anything except for stats.
Yeah.
You cannot talk about Emeka Egbuka and say he's having a better season than Jaxson Dart when Jaxson Dart is legitimately quarterbacking a fucking poverty team and still somehow putting up great numbers and still somehow
He's
having
had
great
two
games.
games over 200 yards, bro. What are you talking about?
He also runs the football. He is on pace for 40 touchdowns over a 17-game season. How many fucking quarterbacks are going to do that? Not many. He's throwing to Wan'Dale and Theo Johnson.
How many rookie receivers are able to be an MVP's top receiving option?
I feel
Next
like,
to none.
I feel like every single year we have rookie receivers come in and go for 1,200.
Who?
Every single year.
That's
Brian
literally
Thomas
not
is
true.
What?
Does Mac Jones win MVP? No. Are they winning? No. Emeka Egbuka's playing meaningful
What the
football.
fuck are you talking about?
Mac
What does
Jones?
Mac Jones have to do with
I don't
this?
know. I was waiting for him to
You
go
just
somewhere
said
with
Brian
that.
Thomas.
Oh.
Bro, what?
You just said Brian Thomas went for 1,200 yards.
Bro,
And Mac Jones ain't doing dick.
the receiver is not the... By the way, let's not say Emeka Egbuka is the reason that they are in the fucking playoff race, because it's not. It's
Without
Baker
him,
Mayfield.
it's be pretty bleak for him, no? With all
Without
their
him,
injuries
he was throwing touchdowns to Tez Johnson, Cameron Johnson, and all that. So, like,
for a half a game.
doesn't matter. He still goes out and wins a game and plays fucking insane football. Jaxson Dart has to deal with legitimately nothing, bro. Nothing. He has nothing going for him.
And they're doing nothing.
He's putting up numbers. It's not the offense's fault. We're losing games.
They're empty numbers. They're meaningless numbers.
Oh my God, bro.
They are. They are meaningless numbers.
You're legit hating.
I'm not hating.
No. Right now, you are hating.
I'm not. Jaxson Dart is very good, but they're meaningless stats.
Jaxson Dart's the Zach LaVine of the NFL.
I love that comp.
Let's go.
That's he might even be who else is more meaningless?
Monte Ellis.
What is he, 2-5 this season? 2-4?
What is he 2-4?
That's a great argument against it, bro.
You're acting like 2-4 is like you need to give him his flowers for 2-4, bro. Congrats.
2-4 with the worst defense in the NFL. Yeah, I mean it's pretty decently
Worst defense
impressive
in the
that
NFL?
The dude is
What
averaging.
did Jaxson Dart have this
Bro,
week?
no, time out.
What did
time
he
out.
have this week? What were their stats?
He had 3 touchdowns this week, two passing, 1 rushing.
And how many yards?
Like
191 passing. I don't know how to put up.
I think he had like 220.
Total?
If you
Yeah.
scroll down, you
And what did
just show you
Emeka
rushing.
Egbuka have this week?
Yeah, see
Not
that
that
tab?
many.
How many did he
Where it
have?
says
He was on
passing,
bye.
it says rushing
How
next
many
to it.
how many yards did Emeka Egbuka have
He
this
was on
week?
bye.
How many touchdowns,
He
bro?
was on bye.
I got you, Matty J.
He was on bye.
It's just ridiculous to say that.
It's
Just
really
stupid.
not.
It's stupid.
It's
is what
definitely
it
a conversation. It's not like clear cut.
No, it is clear.
Because if the Giants keep losing the way they are,
Bro, they don't give a fuck about wins and losses for Rookie of the Year. Passer rating.
well, who were the last what's it called?
Rookie of the year.
Offensive rookie of the years. Let's look it up.
They didn't
Jaden
give it.
Stroud.
Jaden had a ridiculous season on,
Stroud also
and their
had a
team won.
ridiculous season.
Stroud had a ridiculous season and the team won. Yes, but that doesn't have anything to do with aside from the fact they put up stupid numbers.
Okay. So Jane
Yeah,
Daniels,
Garrett
CJ
Wilson was on a really good football team. Who else was available that year to win that award? Absolutely no quarterbacks. Because guess what year 2022 was? The year of all the shit quarterbacks.
Guess
What
what
about
fucking year?
what about 2021?
Jamar Chase had a historic rookie season.
Well,
Emeka Egbuka's doing some really historic shit right now, bro.
well, he was on pace, and then
He wasn't on pace to do anything historic.
Don't look at me. You're the Emeka guy.
There's plenty of guys that are not quarterbacks. It's not a purely quarterback award either. It's definitely not.
Garrett Wilson won the award, putting up 1,000 receiving yards in 2022. His best competition was who?
Mac Jones was runner-up.
Who's a Pro
My
Bowler?
point
but the
exactly.
thing
Pro Bowler
is,
Mac
though,
Jones.
Like,
Right.
yes, exactly. Pro Bowler Mac Jones.
Zach
Who-
Wilson was throwing him the football.
Pro Bowler Mac Jones season. I might go out on a limb here. This might
That
be
should have
crazy.
won the rookie
It's
of the
going to
year.
be better than what Jaxson Dart's going to do this year.
No, it's not. No, it's not, bro. You can't be on pace for 40 touchdowns over a 17-game season and
He's
say
played
that.
6. When we talk about pace, but the sample size is 6 games, it's kind of
6 games,
it's
and the
kind
team
of,
is averaging more than 25
it's kind of
points per game.
stupid though.
6 games, and the team is averaging over 25 points per game. Tell me they're losing because of him. Please go ahead and do that. Do you know how many
think
points
that's
the
what he's
defenses
saying.
gave up over the last 8 quarters? You don't. I watch the games. You don't.
I also watch the games, Matt. That's
Yeah, you
what we
watch
do for a
Mad
living.
Giant games, bro.
I definitely do
No,
watch.
you don't. And if you watch, you're hating.
No, he's definitely hating. We know he's hating.
I'm hating, but I've also said that Jaxson Dart's good. I definitely said that.
No. That's
It's not about him being good.
Yeah, that's a
about-
historic. Is that Emeka's stats? That's historical.
Like,
Yeah, he's on pace for 1,000 yards.
1,200 yards.
Not 1,200. It's like
1194.
11.
Goddamn, bro! Holy, what the heck?
Now who's hating?
11.
Now who's hating?
1,200.
Now who's hating? Come on.
I mean,
1194. Call it, and 11 touchdowns.
I mean,
Goddamn.
1,211 is really good for a rookie.
Very, very good.
But is this better than what Dart has right now? If we take pace out of it.
Wait, what is Dart's projected according to ESPN? Go back to Dart.
Yeah.
He
Wait,
found
where is the
stat.
projected? I didn't even see that.
Go to stats, top left. Where's the stats? Oh, that's a splits. No, stats next to news.
Top left.
left.
Yep.
Yeah. Scroll. No projected. Where is that for a book?
It's on supposed
Maybe
to
on
be on that page.
overview. Overview.
I know what happened.
No, go to overview.
We already got
NCAA.
Next to news on the other side of news. Yeah. Scroll. Yeah, there it is. What do we got? 2,219 and 6.
Okay,
Huh?
so we could put this to bed.
Well, oh, we're putting it to bed off ESPN's fucking projections.
It
'Cause
literally
they're right
takes
all the time.
It literally takes your games and it just takes the averages and does it throughout the whole season. The rest of the games. That's what it does.
He
Yo,
is
how many
not
yards
on
per- how many
pace
yards
for
per completion is he averaging?
2,200, bro. He's not on pace for 2,200. Jeez.
No, like he is though. Like he's for the entirety of the season, he's on pace to have
For the
2,200 yards this season.
11-game
Yeah.
season he's going to play. Yeah.
Yes.
He's okay. All right, bro.
I mean, that is what it is.
All right, bro.
That's math. You can't argue math.
And mathematically, a 1,200 yard, 11 touchdown season from a receiver is better than a 2,200 yard, 19-6 pick ratio. It's just better.
No, not when a guy's going to score 25 plus touchdowns at the quarterback position. It's just not. It's not. And
12 touchdowns from a receiver or 25 touchdowns from a quarterback. What's more impressive?
25 in that 11-game span.
I disagree.
That's
disagree.
40. Okay.
I disagree.
I just.
Double-digit touchdowns from a receiver is not like an easy feat.
I'm not saying it is.
Less guys do double-digit touchdowns as a receiver than 25 touchdowns as a quarterback. It's a fact.
Bro, again, what did you not just hear? He in whatever number of games, like 25 touchdowns on a fucking terrible team, averaging more than 25 points per game. And if you wanted to use the record argument before, that's
You're using a
just ridiculous.
17-game pace, but that's also not how they
Bro,
do the
even
award
if
either.
okay, so he's going to play 14 games this season is what he's going to play. Because he didn't play the first
Less.
3.
4. He came in week 5.
Came in week 4. Didn't play the first 3 games.
1 and 2. They were
1 and 2. Or
and they
they
went
were
to 1 and then went to
we were
2
0
and 2.
and 3.
Yeah.
Played 3 games with Russ.
0 and 3. That's it.
We were 0 and 3 with Russ. We won both of our games with Jaxson Dart.
Came
We
in
were
week
current-
4.
Chargers.
Yes, he came in week 4 against the Chargers. Yes. Came in week 4 against the Chargers. Got to win then.
Wait, Chris, you think it's Emeka or you think it's Jaxson?
Today,
Yeah.
I think it's Emeka. Today. I think if Dart continues how he's playing, though, I think he'll have a good case. Especially given the fact that Emeka slowed down over the past couple of weeks. But I think today it's
Yeah.
Emeka.
Please don't show his rushing stats like that matters. Though.
Definitely matters. We're accounting for it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Dean might not be, but
I'll account for it.
Dean's
sure.
accounting for the hate.
Definitely are. It's Jaxson Dart, especially if this holds up through the full season. It's Jaxson Dart.
Hell yeah.
End of conversation.
Heck yeah, man.
Heck yeah, man.
End of
Is
conversation.
that all of them?
You didn't win the argument, by the way. You actually totally lost it, but
I definitely didn't totally lose.
Yo, let
you
us know
did.
down in the comments who won this
Comment
argument.
WD
The guy
and
would be
W
on
Matty
pace
J.
for
Who do you think
3,000
won?
passing yards.
he literally isn't.
Okay, bro. He missed 3 full games. He'd be on pace
And that
for
matters,
3,000
though.
passing
Would
yards.
be, could be, should be, is out the freaking window, brother.
That is true. I think in
Okay, over a 14-game
So
span,
I don't think that
averaging 200 passing yards a game, he would finish with 2,800.
He's not
passing
averaging
yards.
200
He's
passing
averaging
yards a game.
191.
He's not, is he? He's not even averaging 200 yards a game. That's like not that good.
I'm not saying it is. He's throwing to Wandale and Darius Slayton, and he's still scoring.
But why are
touchdowns.
we like,
That? How does that not matter? But how does that not matter? Doing more with less. How does that not matter? That is literally why we, for example, the MVP award. Doing more with less.
we don't give the award to guys on bad teams that are good.
No.
Okay.
But we do give the award to a guy that is doing more with
I don't
less.
think that's true with Rookie of the Year.
No, I think he was saying for MVP. Yeah, for Rookie of the Year, that's definitely not true.
And for Rookie of the Year, it's definitely not true.
So what's
A
your argument?
player on
But
a
it
bad
helps
team
him.
to win Rookie. Garrett Wilson.
Oh, yeah, no, I agree.
But this helps him.
But Emeka's having the stats, though. It's not like he's having a bad year. He's on
No, he's
pace to
having
do really good things.
He's having a good year. He's having a
He's
very
having
good
a
year.
great rookie year. What are you talking about?
And Jaxson Dart is having a great rookie year.
He's having an okay rookie year. It's
No.
not great.
Circumstances
What
matter.
are you talking about this great rookie year?
He
I'd
is-
rate it like a 6-7, honestly.
He's
How many
like,
yards per completion is he averaging?
throwing-
For? Peep that?
brother.
This whole shit's bullshit though, because this is not counting his first game for whatever reason.
It just shows you his past 5, that's why. Or whatever.
It's biased. It's biased.
Yeah, it's biased.
They're leaving out.
Dean's
They're leaving out.
adjustment.
ESPN has an agenda.
It's Dean SPN.
Oh, God. All right, let's end this thing. I'm sick and tired of yelling at Dean.
Coach of the Year?
Shane Steichen.
Steichen.
Yeah.
Comeback player of the year.
Daniel Jones.
Aiden Hutchinson.
I have McCaff.
Daniel Jones from he was hurt. I was like what, being ass? Like
He wasn't hurt last year.
No, Daniel was ass.
He got.
he was ass.
He
He got benched.
He got benched.
No, he
Went
got
to the
hurt, though.
Vikings.
Then cut.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah,
Vikings
that's
didn't
right.
play him because Sammy was doing great.
Yeah, you don't get a
things.
comeback player of the year from being ass.
You should. That's
I
how
have
the,
McCaff.
That's how the NBA.
Yeah.
does it.
Oh, okay. That
Cavs
works.
are
Too.
good.
I don't know. Hutch. That shit was
Yeah.
the way that
Bro,
shit was gruesome.
I would
and-
give it to Hutch because of the fact that his whole fucking knee, his whole leg snapped, and he's been one of the best defensive players in the league immediately.
McCaff's definitely fair though, because like he's a 29-year-old running back
Who
who
had double Achilles
Right,
tendonitis.
and
Like
has
his career should be over.
he has like 700
well,
receiving
he should at
yards.
least not be as good
I
as
mean,
he is.
Yeah.
Aiden shouldn't be this good this fast.
No, I agree.
Like,
I
that,
agree.
that
100%.
leg snapped.
I'm not going to sit here and debate comeback player of the year.
Yeah, no.
I think Jaxson Dart has a case to be comeback player of the year, bro. I think he's coming back from having the worst team ever, and he's so great.
He's so great he doesn't
He
have
could
to have
just-
played a previous
no.
season.
Oh, that was actually really funny.
Wait, that was comedy, dude.
You like that?
I fucking
You like that?
heavily.
You like that?
I'm messing with that.
You should win 6-7 awards this year, bro.
Jeez.
All right, bro.
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Yep. All right. Jeez. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and follow us on all of our socials. You will be seeing later in the day tailgate debates, or if you've already watched it, we appreciate you. Go leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. As I said, follow us on all of our socials. Anything to any closing thoughts? Yeah, shout out to Landover, Maryland, man. Y'all were fun. And with
Oh,
that,
yeah.
Shout out to Emeka Egbuka.
and Jaxson Dart. And with that,
Shout out.
let's keep doing it.
Yeah, let's.
Shout out Kia for the food. Yes.
Yeah.
The hospitality over there was phenomenal.
Is Kia a person or the
Yes,
company?
Kia is a person. No,
Okay.
Kia is a person.
Yo, shout out to Ortiz.
Shout out to Ortiz, indeed. He had the
What?
best Halloween costume.
That
Our
was
fantasy team is on a roll. Jameer Jubilant Jellyfish, and somehow, some way, we keep winning games, even though Jameer did not play like a Jubilant Jellyfish, nor did Roma Dunze.
Oh my god.
But we keep winning games.
Hell yeah.
0 catches.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
Fred
Fred.
Smoot.
Fred Smoot, man. Popped up
Shout out to
off.
Gabe Kalfin.
Mm.
Justin
Wait, what?
Why?
Just shout out.
I like Gabe.
Yeah.
We like Gabe.
I do too. Hence why I shouted him out on
nice.
our platform.
And with that,
Ball game.
All right.